They get the goaltending call.
What's good, YouTube? We back. First live stream in a very long time. Not the first live stream of the year. Maybe it is. I don't think so. What's going on? Here reacting to the game. You know, it's a big night out here in LA. Clippers versus Lakers for seeding in the playoffs, pretty much. We're going to chill out for a second, talk about some sneakers dropping, as well as some sneakers that I came across. A shoe that I've been waiting for a long time, man, about a year to grab these shoes. So I'm glad that I was able to scoop them up just yesterday. Video for that will be coming soon. Right now, we're chilling out, watching the rest of this game, and we're going to chop it up about some other stuff too. Give people time to come up in here. This is kind of a spur of the moment live stream. I thought about doing it before, but I didn't know what time I'll be able to start because I had other things going on. This game right here is going to be interesting to see, though. Clippers have been winning. Right now, it's a 9-point game, about to go into the fourth. Hopefully, they can pull it off, man. Big shout out to everybody coming through for however long you do. I plan to be here for a little while tonight. Felt a little under the weather, but I'm feeling cool. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I'm chilling and y'all chilling, we chilling. You feel me? How's everybody doing? Shout out to anybody watching the live stream, wherever you're watching from. If it's too loud in the background, let me know, of course, in the chat. We live, not live on Instagram tonight, just here on YouTube. Got a shoe to talk about a little later that I came across. Super happy to find it. They've been a lot of stores out here have been getting late shipments and restocks of shoes. So luckily I was able to find something that I've been looking for a minute. You know what I'm saying? 80 to 90 right now. But definitely plan on doing more live streams, just trying to get some other things in a row. But I want to have a consistent schedule, going live more, of course, like I used to do. It's just been crazy, man. The month of March was a doozy. Of course, the start of the month, March 1st, was my birthday, so that was a great thing. Then I had the raffle going. That was a good thing. LeBron scoring again. That's another great thing going on. And then after that, man, like the last 2 weeks to 2 weeks and a half of March was just crazy from all the different things happening and popping up, man. So, you know, I had to fall back. Every March it gets a little spooky for me, which is so wild. You know what I mean? Ever since like 06, March has always been a very tricky month for me, which is crazy because that's the month of my birthday too. You know what I mean? But it just be like that. Who knows how this game's gonna end up? You know, these leads in the NBA are so fickle. You can be up by 20 and still lose the game. Come on, Pony, don't make the shot. This is a tricky game for me because I like both teams for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? I honestly want the Lakers to win this game. You know, LeBron and them need that seeding a little more. We need LeBron and AD to be able to rest a little while before jumping into the playoffs. We don't need them going into no playing games to just have more miles on AD and LeBron's legs. We don't need that. So hopefully they could win this game. Clippers, I think, have the tiebreaker over the Lakers. So like they have to for sure be over them by a game, you know what I mean? And Golden State's right there too with it. So it's like a three-way tie. It's gonna be interesting to see how that turns out, man. Really, really gonna be interesting to see. Hopefully they can make this happen today. You know what I mean?
They need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription.
Plenty of content on the way. I've been recording videos, hitting up stores, hitting up outlets, so stay tuned for that. Shout out to anybody who's been watching my long form videos, my real long form videos. I like the response I'm getting. Longer videos. I always like to do longer videos just in the past before. You know, with YouTube, this is forever changing platform, bro. It really, really is. You really kind of got to adjust, stay with the times, and see what's going on with these algorithms and everything. So, you know, dropped a 50-minute video last Thursday. That's doing cool. I appreciate anybody who watched that. If you can, if you didn't, hopefully you did watch it all the way to the end. Hopefully you did hit the likes on it, you know what I mean? And then the last video I put out was a pretty long video also. You guys seem to be liking that too. Trying to cover a lot of different bases, a lot of different shoes. I don't try to duplicate too many shoes in the video. So that's one thing if you haven't watched the long videos and if you think it's just going to be a bunch of the same shoes shown in the video, I try my best to make sure that didn't happen. And like always, I show different shoes, not just Nike and Adidas, you know what I'm saying? So just expanding that more, give you guys something to chill out and watch. And I got some more videos too, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that. And also, Big shout out to anybody watching Bossco 2.0. You know what I mean? I'm not streaming there right now. Right now, we're only live on the main channel. But appreciate anybody who has checked out my other channel, Bossco 2.0, as well as like the Discord. We got some more people joining Discord. Link is in the description for this stuff here. I don't know about for the Bossco 2.0 channel, but for my Instagram, for my Discord, links in the bio. Definitely tap into my Discord. It's where I'm gonna be a lot more active than Instagram. I mean, I'm still active on Instagram, of course, but as far as like when I'm going out and doing what I do, it's better to be part of the Discord. I mean, Instagram is the way too, because I do leave messages there. But a lot of people have tapped in and jumped on over to the Discord side, so I appreciate that. But we got to see what's happening with the rest of this game, bro. I'll come back to that once they're still like on camera or on commercial right now. Let's see, man. Not a lot going on besides a lot going on, you know. Like I said, I had to fall back for a little while from the last couple of weeks. Then I started hitting up the stores, seeing some good deals out there in the streets. James, what's good? I'm telling you, start of the fourth right now. I try to get here right before the start of the fourth to go live. During that time, I plan to go live for a little while. I'm watching it, you know, I didn't see the whole game. I actually didn't see the whole game. I'm actually watching from the last maybe couple minutes of the third till now. So hopefully they can pick this up. I like both teams. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm rocking with both teams, you know, but particularly today we need the Lakers to win this more than we do than the Clippers, bro. Fourth quarter starting, LeBron and AD are playing it back-to-backs when they're not supposed to. Hopefully they can win this, and it's for a reason and not for like not a reason. Michael Beasley, Malik Beasley, he needs to get his confidence back. That dude Bones just carry like a motherfucker right there. Bones Highland is a good pickup for the Clippers too, man. Bones Highland is a solid point guard, bro. Solid point guard. He don't have a lot of fear. He fits right in with the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? James, has Westbrook had any type of effect so far in the game? Look at Schroeder. Schroeder's nice, bro. Schroeder's nice. But yeah, you can't be over here trying to do the they don't really call those fouls so much when you're trying to get the defender up in the air and try to draw the contact. They kind of cut back on that a lot. 99-82. There's definitely going to be a game down to the wire. I feel like hopefully Paul George can come back soon enough because, you know, it's good to see both. I want to see both Lakers and the Clippers in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody from LA sitting home, at least for a couple rounds. So hopefully, three-way tie for one spot. I don't think Golden State played today. Gabriel is a solid player. You know what I'm saying? Him over Thomas Bryant, I don't know. I felt like I liked Thomas Bryant's action a little bit more. But when, you know, Gabriel has a lot of energy too. He can come and derail shots as he just did. Can we get a bucket off of this, LeBron? Semi-transition. Schroeder. Not much from what you've seen. Okay. Westbrook just had a 36-point game the other day because, ooh. I was just talking about Wyndon Gabriel. He just went down kind of crazy right now. That kind of fake low bridge, low-key. And Kawhi walking away like he hurt. It's like, Kawhi, how are you hurt, bro? You missed so many games. I really want to know how deep is Kawhi's injury. How bad was Kawhi's injury from San Antonio? You know what I'm saying? He's moving like his stuff is hurting right now. At least the way he walked off of that little foul right there. I'm just curious, bro, because this been years. It's been a lot of years since he's you know what I'm saying? Since he's been able to play more than 50-something games. Maybe he got smart and figured a way to play the system. Like, how do you look at this? Do you look at this as Kawhi being smart and getting ahead over the system? Because he does show up when he does come to play. But he's playing less than half the season. I mean, I guess he don't care. It's weird. It's weird to, you know, to see how that's working out because, you know, he's looking for the best interest of himself. which you want to do, but it's so weird because he takes the time off to be cool, but then he's like injured again. So I don't know, man. It's very tricky. It's very tricky with Clippers defense is solid, man. This is a crazy game. And the one thing it always happens, it's a Clipper home game, but the game sounds more like a Laker home game. Like when the Clippers score, you don't hear as many loud cheers as you do when yeah, you don't hear loud cheers like you do once, the Lakers score is louder in the building than when the Clippers score. And I guess that's because we're playing, in crypto. It's always kind of been like that. There's been a couple games here and there where it seemed like the Clippers crowd might have gotten there a little more, but for the most part, Laker fans definitely, look at Bones. Bones does not, hey, bro, this is a crazy game because like I said, I'm for both teams. Bones is a solid pickup and he don't have he's not scared, bro. He's a solid player, a solid guard that's not scared. What's happening now is, see, Gabriel, everybody's hesitant. Everybody's hesitant because that defense is so swarming. If Gabriel could be a little more confident when he catches the ball in the middle of the defense, that could be big. If he could either hit that mid-range or either penetrate and get down and work something for somebody else. So right now, LeBron, Schroeder, Beasley, Gabriel, and Russell. Solid lineup. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen, dude. What's going to happen? Going down to the wire to see what's going to happen. How's this really going to play out, bro? This week, raffles for the Jordan 1. Isn't it the Jordan 1 elephant print? Are y'all really feeling that shoe? Jordan 1 elephant print. That shoe's pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of it. The images, or when I see people's videos, or if I see video clips like on Instagram or something like that, it looks better. The images not doing it so well. The images don't really do the shoe justice. It's more so the video. I don't think that shoe will sell out. I think it'll sit like everything else has been. You know what I'm saying? 90 to 103. Is mine on delay? The old Lakers, no, the old Clippers broadcaster would say the first team to 100 wins. And right now it's looking like that. But and for a while that kind of was true, but I've heard and seen some games where those rules kind of changed a little bit, not so much the same. It feels weird being live right now. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done live stream on YouTube in a minute. Haven't done live stream on this channel in a very long time. Spur of the moment, so I'm trying to get back to the groove of it because I have the ambition and goal to do lives every day, or at least a lot more often. But there'll just be so many different things that kind of pull me here and there. And then I need to plan out my live streams a little more, How white do you think your teeth really are? Let's try the tissue test. Yeah, that's true. They're locked into the play-in already, but we want them to get into the playoffs, like without the play-in. The play-in, their positioning, they can lose a game and still have a chance to be in the playoffs. But we want them to get that 6th seed to be able to have that week off before the playoffs start. You know what I mean? AD and LeBron need that more than anybody else in the NBA. So, they own the tiebreaker with Golden State, and the Clippers own a tiebreaker with the Lakers. So the Lakers have to win tonight. And if they have the same tiebreaker with Golden State, they can be potentially 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Because right now, Golden State's 5th, Lakers 6th, Clippers 7th, right? So with a little swing of the pendulum, that's even how they use it, right? It could be cool, man, But Golden State, I don't think they're going to lose. They're starting to get back into their groove. What's the guy's name? Andrew Wiggins has been working out and training. So he's been staying in shape. He just ain't been with the team. So they're going to be back clicking. They made a way for this NBA season at the end to be interesting all the way down to the end, you know? Clippers is up 43-25 in bench points. That's crazy. 8 minutes left in this game, man. This lemonade, don't even trip off that. Bones Highland, I'm telling y'all, man. Bones he got no fear in his game. Bones ain't got no fear in his game, bro. Gabriel shooting a 3 in a corner? Come on, bro. Even LeBron didn't go after the rebound. He's like, why is he shooting that? Exactly. Stu just said it. Sometimes there's a reason why you're open. So because he was open in the corner, he decided to shoot that 3. Come on, LeBron. Nope. Get an N1. Get an N1. Get an N1. Nope. Hey, LeBron is like a 99 or like 100 in the paint. Like if you based on 2K ratings, when he goes for a layup, 9 times out of 10, he's making it. 9.5 times out of 10, he's making it. Except I guess last game he didn't. Bones threw a lob. Bones is going to be the key of his game right here. I bet you Bones, what's Bones' stat right now? I bet you Bones is the reason why they have so many bench points. He only has 4 assists, 9 points, 4 assists. Yeah, 9 points, 4 assists. Ow, what's good? Ow, you're right on that. We definitely do. Who are you talking about with? I like both teams. I'm rocking with both teams. But tonight, I need the Lakers to win. We need LA to LA. LA. Anthony Davis. D'Lo, if you make that. The trades that the Lakers made at the deadline was perfect, bro. Like they made great moves to where they need to even like run it back with this team next year, but they don't. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But they should. Maybe one or two adjustments you could make, but what do you need to make? You say more shooting. I know. Bones, bro. Bones is not going to let this game. The Clippers won, bro. Turnover. Fuck, bro. It's good, but it's not good. 20-point lead with 6 minutes left. I don't know if the Clippers can lose that lead. We've seen some leads go. Are they about to shut down AD and LeBron for the rest of the game? Do you do that now? Is this the second of a back-to-back? LeBron and AD are not used to playing back-to-backs or are accustomed to it as of late. Dang. I mean, it's weird. Like I said, I'm over here like disappointed, but it's it's good the Clippers are winning, but you need the Lakers to win tonight. We need the Lakers to win tonight, bro. Tonight they need to take it, but it's looking like it's pretty much over. 6 minutes left with a 20-point game. I don't see that. I don't see them clicking right now. I don't know what they can really do to make it happen unless they put that lineup in to make a push at it for like 2-3 minutes. The lineup of AD, LeBron, Vanderbilt, Russell, and Austin. They need to try that lineup for about 2-3 minutes. If they're not within 10 with 3 minutes left, back in the day, if you're within 10 with 2 minutes left, you could win a game. But it seems like those type of days are gone. I remember so many times the key was to get to within 10 points with 2 minutes left in the game. And if you could get within 10 points with 2 minutes left, you had a solid chance to win it. Now it seems like those days are kind of done, but I don't know. Where we at with it? Take this off. Okay, so that's it. 20-point game right now. If it seems like something that should be coming back, I will bring it back if the game gets crazy. But yeah, want a big shout out to everybody who's part of the Discord. Energy 810 is my Discord. I've talked about it before. Wait, hold on. How do I bring that up? I mean, we're here. Yeah, go ahead and join the Discord. It's free. Links in the description, always in my videos. This is a particular, kicks of the day. People post pictures of what they're rocking for the day, whether they're hooping or just out casually wearing their sneakers. Because we promote wearing the sneakers you buy. You know what I'm saying? So a big shout out to everybody who is a part of the Discord and contributes to letting it be known. Legacy 312s. A lot of people here too be having some heat, man. Oh, who did? Oh, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so join my Discord. There is information that's shared. Also just conversation about multiple topics. I'll be promoting it. I promoted it in my videos. I'll be promoting it a lot more. Lakers play Phoenix and Utah next, man. Those are not two. Well, the Utah game is something they can't win. That Phoenix game is going to be tricky.
If the Lakers lose this one, they do have the tiebreaker over the Pels, and they will be tied at 41-39 with the Lakers owning the tiebreaker. That's, of course, if the Lakers cannot forge and put together a miracle finish.
6 minutes left, 20-point game.
6.5 to play. There's really 2 minutes left for the Lakers.
This is the lineup. This is the lineup I just said right here, though. This is the lineup I just said. They need to try for like a cool 2 minutes. If they can cut into that lead, get it down to like 10, 11, 12, go for the win. Y'all need this win more than the Clippers do. Okay? You got to get them all. You got to get them defensive rebounds. Bones about to pull. Get out on Batum. Let's go get the rebound. Let's go. Another offensive rebound, bro. The possession's not over until the rebound secured. If they get another offensive possession or score, this is over. Bones with the deep three-pointer. Okay, he missed it. Okay, come on. Oh, nice pass. Come on. Somebody else get the ball, get open. D-Lo, come on, AD. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it, y'all. What's going on, bro? I know we got that. They're winning right now. They're about to pull this off for the Battle of LA. Take LeBron out after this play. Man, LeBron's accuracy with his passes is ridiculous, bro. It's a wrap. Take the lineup out now. Don't risk no injury to LeBron or AD. Take the lineup out now. Clippers got this for sure. Clippers and Lakers.
43 games against the Lakers.
Oh, you called that foul. Yeah, so that's what it is. Eric, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? So Clippers definitely got this win tonight. They're in the playoffs. Hopefully the Lakers can stay in the playoffs too, not the play-in. We need the Lakers in the playoffs. But in order for that to happen, we need some other big losses to happen, and I don't know if that's really going to happen. So Lakers probably going to be in that play-in game. They're probably going to be in that play-in game. They're locked in, as somebody mentioned in the chat. They're locked in the playoff game, in the play-in game. So if they lose the first one, they get the second one. But they have a chance for the second game. But unfortunately, very disappointing. Lobos, we're trying to pull some energy, If LeBron misses it, he made it. 97-114 though.
About another minute or so, like just gotta do something.
Yep.
Especially on this end.
Yep. Can we get some stops? Can we get some stops, bro? Don't foul him. Wide open, Batum. Okay. And one. We need an and one. We need the and one. We need the and one. Can we get this game to go to overtime like the Utah game? Because that game looked like it was over for a while too, and then all of a sudden it went into overtime. Can this happen here? I think the game is over. I truly do think the game is over. I think the Clippers got this game. But I like basketball. I like watching it. So hopefully this game could get a little more interesting. Hopefully LeBron tricked off the free throw, bro.
Making sure they cheer for a miss if he misses this one. They get Chick-fil-A.
Oh, they're giving out Chick-fil-A now? Not Jack in the Box and Taco Bell. They're giving out Chick-fil-A at the games? I forgot. It's been a minute. Come on. Can we get a stop? With 3 minutes left, it's still not looking like it's possible, though. It's still not looking like it's possible. Anybody out there been out to any stores or find anything in the stores interesting? I've definitely seen a couple shoes there. Definitely seen a lot of retros sitting around still. You know, it's a tricky time in the world of sneakers. A lot of sales going on at the outlets right now. You guys need to check out your local outlets if you have one next to you.
AD 29, AD played 42 minutes last night.
It's a done. Stick a fork in them. We taking them out. 115 and 98. Shouldn't they take them out right now? After this, we'll get into some of these sneakers coming out. I'm gonna show you guys one of the sneakers that I came across while I was out and about yesterday. It's a sneaker that I've been wanting for a long time, and I actually didn't get a chance to grab it last year when it came out. But one thing that's interesting is there's been a lot of late shipments, I guess. Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, 18. 16 with 3 minutes left. This is just about padding your stats to keep your averages. This is what this is for right now. But with AD and LeBron, like, you can't play with them, bro. You need to make sure that they, this is over. They don't have it in them to come back. See? And LeBron is 99 under the rim, bro, for layups. He's like 99 when it comes to finishing with the layup, bro. Ooh, clean strip too. That was a clean strip on Zoo. I'm telling you, he's like a 99 when it comes to the finishes. I don't want to say 100 because he can miss it, but.
The Stars, why yet? 116, 102.
Ew.
Remember, Utah outscored them by 10 in the last minute and a half.
Nike Outlet Ontario had Cool Gray 6s. I told you guys there, don't those just come out? Yeah. A lot of shoes that are hitting the outlets a lot sooner. Damn it, get the rebound after you play some defense. That's it. It's not 10 points with 2 minutes left. This is the last possession for this 5 right here. But this is the winning start. This is the winning 5. This is the best lineup, in my opinion, for the Lakers that can work with LeBron and AD in the game. I like Schroeder's game too. He can fit in this lineup if you take out Austin, if you take out Russell. But Vanderbilt can kind of make up for things AD and LeBron don't do, as far as rebounds and guarding other teams like bigs or guards, like on the switch out. This is over, though. Yeah, Clippers definitely won. Clippers got the trifling defense. That's good to see. Hopefully they can use this damn defense in the playoffs against the other teams. Hopefully there's no more injuries to the Clippers because that's always their problem. Even with Paul George right now with the leg accident, that thing was kind of a freak accident. And he traveled. It's over, though. It's over. Don't get injured on this layup attempt right here. That's it. Just foul and take the game.
Out of bounds. He was only hoping for the whistle for a foul.
That's it.
Shot clock or second clock. Shaq, you might want to take a look at that one.
Damn, bro. I was at least hoping this would have been closer. LeBron trying to get his little extra points. But there's 1 minute left. We need a 10-point game with 2 minutes left. This is over. Really? That's what happened last night? 10 down with a minute and a half left in last night's game? But now he made the layup. That's it. I said that like 5-6 times, right? And then they do something to make it seem like they can do something else. But it's done. 114, 113. Like, I'm talking about the minutes left in the game. And one by Austin. It's still a wrap, though. Why they doing this to us, man? 10-minute game. Austin's nice, man. Hey, he's I don't want to say descendant of Kyrie, but his game got a lot of Kyrie influence from the shoes and even his workouts. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, well, I think he is. I think he's in a similar situation in the sense of he's on his rookie deal. I think so. I remember hearing them talk about that. I don't know if that's for sure, but I did hear that I don't know. They got a few people on their team playing for contract and contract seasons, so he definitely could be one of them too. And they're saying he's trying to get more, he's going to ask for the bag, which makes sense because he's definitely been balling.
Yeah, so with this looking like a Laker loss, right? The Lakers can still get to the 6 if Golden State loses one of its last 2 games and the Lakers win 2 because they do have the tiebreaker over the Warriors.
So Golden State has to lose one of the last 2 games and the Lakers have to win 2 of them.
The other thing to avoid would be New Orleans winning their remaining 2 games.
Hey, nigga, yeah, boy, what are you doing, Bones? I know you don't back down from people, but neither does Vanderbilt, boy. Vanderbilt's a solid player, man, for the team.
Yeah, looks like things will be fine here. Cooler has to prevail. And so essentially, the Lakers, if they win their last 2 games, they can still secure the number 7 seed, and therefore would have home court in the 7-8 play-in game if Golden State doesn't oblige.
Yeah, so Lakers have to win both. Golden State has to lose one for Lakers to be into 6 for sure. But if Golden State wins and whatever the Lakers do, win-loss, they secure the 7th spot, which means they'll have home court in the first play-in game. But we don't need the play-in game. We don't need no play-in games for no LA teams. We need the Lakers to be in the plays off already.
So would you want to play Kevin Durant and Chris Paul on the second night of a back-to-back? Not sure. And they also close with the Clippers, so that there's so much stuff that can...
Wait.
The Lakers control their own destiny to the degree that they can at worst get the 7 if they win their last 2 games, and 6 would be the most likely upside if they get a Golden State loss on top of winning their 2 games.
Man, it's a lot going on, bro. But it's definitely a way for the league to keep people tuned in all the way to the end of the season, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I need to go schedule. I need to go Golden State Warriors schedule. Who are the next 2 games against Golden State? Golden State's next 2 games are.
So after that minor scuffle, everybody back out on the floor.
Who's got, man? Just give me the next 2 games. What's all this? Golden State plays Sacramento on Friday. They could possibly lose that game, even though Sacramento doesn't have anything to play for. They're just a good team, so they could be Golden State. But Portland has kind of wrapped it up, even though they just won a game without their players. But Golden State, will they rest players the last game of the season to get ready for the playoffs or not? Golden State schedule. Crazy, bro. So it's kind of officially over, even though it's not officially over. 40 seconds left in the game. I'm sure you guys are watching it too. Maybe watching it on your home, at home or something. But yeah, that's interesting. Shout out to anybody who hit the like button on the stream. I appreciate that. Of course, you guys know the likes help out, and it lets other people know to come check out the stream. This was more of a spur of the moment thing, like I've been doing some time. I've been trying to force myself to get to the lives a lot the last few days. It's just hard to get it happening sometimes. You know what I mean? But I really want to do it. I was able to get some new equipment. The only thing I didn't get that I need was a laptop. But I figured we're just gonna grind it out. I'm just gonna put out the content. We're gonna grind it out. Y'all gonna hit the like button. Y'all gonna watch. We're gonna build up the channel even more and have the YouTube channel pay for the things I need. That's just the goal. That's just what we're gonna do. I was gonna try to pull some triggers myself and do it, but I'm gonna make it come off of what I'm already putting into it. So bear with the streams, bear with me. Oh, I said this before, man. I'm a Laker Clipper fan. I like both teams. I like the Lakers now, of course, because LeBron's playing for the team. What did LeBron wear today? What kind of shoes were those? Look like some witnesses. But yeah, I remember before LeBron came to the Lakers, and I was like, strictly on the Clippers side. I remember the Lakers beating the Clippers all the time. It seemed like once LeBron got to the Lakers, the Clippers have been dominating that series, which is cool. It's cool. But I just remember when I was on the other side and I wanted to be different and it never was. But now all of a sudden the Clippers own the Lakers, which is crazy. When Lakers and Clippers played, Clippers beat them. They just said like 9 or 10 in a row right now. Is that true? So when they played each other 3 or 4 times this season, the Clippers won every time. That's bananas and pajamas. That's crazy. Big shout out to anybody sliding through here for however long you're going to be here for. Like I said, we're just going to be posted up.
20 points a game over the last 8. And where is he right now, Stu?
Usually in the league, you can hear some podcasts talking about this. There's such thing as playing above your contract. Austin Reeves for sure is playing above his contract. He's for sure playing above his contract. And usually what they'll try to do is tame the player and not give him the minutes. But Austin is making it to where you can't do it. They need him. They need his production. And he's balling. You know what I'm saying? So officially this game is done. There's still some seconds left, but it is finito. Let me get out of here. I don't need to keep hearing this stuff right now. This game's in the refrigerator, as Chick Hearns would say. The game is finito dandata. Yeah, things just change. Like how the Niners killed my Rams in the regular season too. It be happening. Things just be changing around. Like I said, the Lakers have always dominated the Clippers for the longest I can remember. But then all of a sudden in these recent years, you have in recent years you got it the other way around. Like since when, bro? Since when has that been the case? I just never seen that before. All right, so throughout my stream, some of the things I will be showing and talking about will just be stuff that I do or that I'm into or that I'm involved with. You got to talk about what you have going on. But once again, join my Discord. Link is in the description of all the videos. It's just something I have going on, just trying to build or be more in touch with the people who support my content, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, whatever platform I'm on. This is just a different way to be in tune with our own little niche little group. We're slowly starting to add more people in here. It's a free Discord. There's nothing you have to pay for. Only thing that you would pay for if you were to pay for anything on my Discord is the sneaker pickup service that I do, the sneaker reserve. Feel free to ask me about that. Then also, if you're watching from another state or another country, mainly another country, but just anywhere, on my Instagram stories, I post things that I have available for sale or whatever it is. And sometimes a lot of times I use my Discord links for you guys to purchase it or whatever, grab whatever it is. But if you're not part of the Discord, you're not able to log in and do it for some reason, which is kind of weird because at the end of the day, it's a PayPal payment. You know what I mean? So my Discord is more so, like I said, for people who are engaging in the same type of content for sneakers. People share the information on things they might have seen in the stores, or if they get a heads up about a sneaker drop. I do as well, you know, but the community in the Discord kind of really does that. Um, and yeah, man, just cover different topics from what you're picking up while you're out there shopping, chopping up about whatever. Like it's a lot of different channels in this Discord. Come and join, be involved, be tuned in. I do a lot more of my updates through, you know, to my Discord, more so to my IG, even though I do post information on Instagram, of course, because I got like 74K followers there. So I definitely do that. But as far as messages that I send out to my groups, most of that now, most of the people have migrated to my Discord. So I just try to do it all in that one area. So Energy 810, that's what you want to do. Check it out. It's free. Discord link is in the description. You know, you got to go more with your own, you know, your own lane, create your own things in a sense. So that's what I'm doing. Plus my website, bosscosgoodies.com. I mention that always in all my videos. I mention that always in all my videos. Check it out. And as a matter of fact, somebody today, which I'm happy about and very proud of, because everything happens in their own time the way they do. But I actually got my first purchase today since launching the website. I don't know if whoever bought from me is actually there in here now in the chat. I haven't checked out the details to see who actually purchased, but somebody bought something from my website. So big shout out to you for that. I've lowered a lot of the prices on there too, making them a lot cheaper than they would have been. You would find these cheaper than I have them even listed on my other sites. Like some of these things I have listed on other platforms for higher than I do on my website. So you guys will have, you know, buying things from me or getting from me, the best way to do it or the cheapest way to do it is through my website, Bossco's Goodies. So uh, check out what I have there now. I have like over 50 different items, and I'll be adding more as I go. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. That's one real big way to support me besides like super chat, the type of donations. You know what I mean? So if I don't mention it, nobody else really will. You know what I mean? So that's just what we're doing. Check out bosscosgoodies.com. I got shoes, jerseys, apparel, hats, um, a few different things there. And I am able to ship to other countries too. So if you're from another country, check it out. If you see something there and you're from another country and for some reason it won't allow it, let me know. We can work that out too. But make sure you guys check out bosscosgoodies.com. I always mention it in my videos. Links in the description of this video too of the live stream. So go ahead and check that out. I think somebody just said something in my Discord, but I gotta see what that is. Maybe somebody just joined the Discord. So if you guys just heard that little noise or two, that was somebody, that was some Discord activity. Welcome. We just got Sean One up in here. Big Flea. That was earlier, but maybe it's just a different time. Shout out to Big Flea for joining the Discord. Shout out to anybody who joined Discord. We had a few people join. I don't know what that last notification was for. Was that the community chat? Oh, okay, we got America. Shout out to you, bro, in the Discord. Somebody just left a message in my Discord. That's what it was. I didn't know if it was somebody joining the Discord or leaving a message or whatever. But yeah, action, a lot of action, a lot of things going on. I don't want to say a lot of action, but you know, just a lot of posting going on. Good energy. Something I'm doing, trying to build more of it. Stay in tune just in case. And other options. Let me see. Somebody. What's that? Somebody messaging me or something? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, Energy 810 is the Discord. Check it out. Links in the bio. I always mention that. Big shout out to everybody coming through, however long you're here for. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'm going to chill out for a while. First live stream in a very long time. For sure on this channel. You know, we've been hacked. Was gone for a little while. Got the channel back. I don't know if I went live since that happened. I think I did. I feel like I might have, but it's just been a long time. Been a very long time. Trying to get things in a row. Bossco 2.0 is functioning well and doing cool. Check out Bossco 2.0 if you haven't done so already. That's my other channel, along with Bobby Thrift. Haven't uploaded on Bobby Thrift in a minute. I do have some of that Bobby Thrift content that I will be putting out there pretty soon too. Um, and raffles will be coming up. I was going to do one for the Lucky Green, but I kind of thought of it a little too late, and I'm not sure how many people are really going for those, even though I do feel like the Lucky Greens are technically like the sneaker of the month. I think out of all the releases for April, the Lucky Greens might be number one on the list. If you guys think differently, let us know in the chat. No, I didn't see the shoes that he wore yesterday. Do you know which silhouette they were? Were they LeBron 20s or something like that? I felt like tonight he wore like some Witnesses or something like that. I don't know what color that was. Some type of red, some type of bright red shoe with white on the back. I don't know what he was rocking today. I didn't see what he wore yesterday either. Better find out what it was. Shout out to the Discord hints. So the Mavs won tonight after they've been losing kind of crazy lately. That was good to see that the Mavs were able to pull it off, being that oh yeah, the shoes LeBron wore last time was the reverse of the Chosen one. That colorway was cool. The original Chosen one, I like the shoe, but I'm not really a fan of it. Something about the color combination doesn't really rock for me. But we have seen official images of the LeBron Zooms. Those are definitely out here. Let me go ahead and put that there too. But he wore something tonight. I'm not sure what shoe it was. And then the shoe that he wore the other night was the alternate colorway of the alternate colorway of it was the alternate colorway of what was it? Alternate colorway of the Chosen one. That's what it was. My bad. I'm over here trying to figure out what I was trying to do. My train of thought been crazy lately. I thought I saved a picture, but apparently I didn't. It's on my Instagram though. Yeah, look, it's really dope about PEs how NBA players switch it around. You know what I'm saying? Wearing something slightly different than what the public gets. It's really dope when we're able to get it. When we're able to get it. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I forgot the Air Jordan 3 Wizards. That's definitely one that a lot of people are looking forward to. Also, the Air Jordan 3 Wizards is definitely a fire release this month. Got the images of the LeBron Zooms, the all purple suedes that we saw him wear during Summer League in 2018. You gotta love the people who get these things early. He's definitely been killing it right here. I've been posting some stuff on my Instagram of his early shoes. These are looking good in person, man. I want to bring some of these to the channel to get some early reviews on certain things, but it's like a catch-22 on that in a sense, because a lot of times these guys don't get the earliest pairs of size 13, so I would get a pair of a shoe that's not my size. Maybe if I got the shoe and knew somebody that's going to buy it already and I can just middleman it, maybe that's something I can get into for it. But it's kind of weird because like he has a size 10.5 or size 11 in this shoe. It's not a 13, so I would be grabbing it, paying over retail to get it early to review and talk about it, and then I'll be stuck with it because I don't think when it drops it's going to go for that much. But maybe certain shoes will, maybe certain shoes won't. This suede right here, I think, will be a shoe that a lot of people will be trying to get their hands on. I don't think this will be a release that you'll be seeing sit at a bunch of stores, in my personal opinion. But it doesn't come out till June, so maybe having it a month or two early or 3 early, might help stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's the thing. I would definitely, like, for example, my homie here had the Jaw ones. He had a couple colorways early. I would love to grab them and review them or talk about them on the channel, give you guys detailed looks at them. But he wants 300 for them, and I know you will get your money how you do it. I'm not saying nothing wrong about that, but 300 for a basketball shoe that retails for 120 that will be here in no time. I can't see myself doing that, But I want to bring that content. So it's like, what you gonna do? But overall, the shoe is dope. Doesn't drop till June though, so we got a little time before we actually get a chance to see this in person. But the images that I'm seeing are definitely on point. Big shout out to anybody who follows me on Instagram. Links in the bio or links in the description for my Instagram as well. I post there pretty much daily, just a bunch of different sneaker content. Of course, finding LeBron Liverpool's in the outlet was something I was kind of surprised to see. It was a smaller size, but the outlets right now have definitely been on fire. Even if there's discounts in the store or not, there's still a lot of things to choose from. There's even things like I've talked about it before. One of the last times that I went live talking about Nike sending a lot of their stuff back to Burlington's and Ross's and stuff like that. Some of the good shoes, I found some Kyrie Flytraps at Kyrie Flytrap 5s at Marshall's the other day, like a day or two ago, and you wouldn't have seen that like 4 or 5 months ago. So it's dope to see those transitions and be, able to grab stuff if I want to. They had them there for $39 or $49, which is at or a little bit below what normal retail is at these stores, at the regular stores right now, especially the outlets. So it's a good thing, man. The sneaker world is it's interesting right now. You definitely can find the shoes you want if you put in a little legwork, even less legwork than you had to before, because a lot more things are sitting around, except unless you wear a 12 or 13 or 11 and up. If you wear 11 and up, it's a little bit more tricky for you. 11, 11 and a half, 12, 12 and a half, 13, a little more tricky for you, but you still can kind of put in your work and find some stuff. The stores aren't really holding true to release dates as much. For example, I'll post it there too, because like for example, this happens a lot on my channel. I've shown that before, but just stores before were really kind of uptight about making sure they put shoes out on release date. I feel like a lot of that stuff is fell by the wayside. And if you move around a little bit, you can find some stuff before the release date. I've seen images online of this new Kobe that's coming out, this purple KD Kobe. That purple Adidas Kobe is I think it's set to drop next month. But some stores already have it out now. But it's still out. Some stores have it out now. I seen it the other day already in the stores. I don't know if that shoe is like something that's really sought after. Maybe that's why people don't trip if they put it out early, because it's not like it's gonna be, it just helps it get sold by them putting it out early. But obviously, a lot of stores really aren't tripping so much on putting things out. That's just what I've been noticing a lot lately. That's a good thing for us. That's what I'm saying. If you move around to different stores in your area, maybe somebody might did it by mistake, and you happen to catch the mistake in time. Either way, it's a great thing. And also, speaking of Luca Doncic, everybody, it seems like this is the time, I guess, playoff time. I don't know why I never really noticed this before. Maybe I'm just late to the party, but apparently around playoff is when a lot of players are starting to break out their sneakers. Today, Luca wore his Luca 2, debuted the Luca 2. I think when I click here, it goes to another screen, right? Oh, no. See, that's why I like this one, because it stays in the same screen. It stays in the same screen, right? Luca wore his Luca 2, Jordan Luca 2. First game today wearing it. Who did they play? Against the Kings. These are kind of Kings colorways. I'm not mad at this shoe. I like it. I think it's a step up from the previous model. I think it has a lot more going on than the previous model, but I do see the previous model in this model. I think that no tech specs or something like that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have that Formula 23 foam still. Looks like it has like a translucent outsole. I like the way this shoe looks. Let's see if they got some other side pictures or something like that. Same picture. Yeah, those aren't bad. This one looks like it has nubuck on there and mesh, along with like that plastic material too. I like the look of these. The Luca 2s are definitely looking on point. The Luca 2s are definitely looking on point. And as far as the Luca 1s, they've had plenty of good colorways. They did not mess up the Luca 1, man. I'm not gonna lie. Luca's first silhouette was simple, but it was to the point and it looked good. They have good colorways. It's a light shoe, breathable shoe. I did a full detailed review on my channel for the Oreo colorway or the black Oreo colorway. Check that out if you haven't done so. But the Luca one was definitely, I could say, arguably a success. What do you guys think? The Luca one was definitely a success. From a 1 to 10, the overall shoe was probably a solid 7. That's just me that's just me trying the shoe on, checking it out in hand. That's not me actually playing some games in them. I don't know what the traction is like on the outsole, especially for indoors. Those are definitely indoor shoes. This Luca 1 looking like it's going to have translucent outsoles again, which I've noticed a lot in my recent videos. A lot of people like translucent outsoles, but they don't have the best experience or the best rapport or report of them on court. They like regular rubber outsoles as opposed to translucent rubber outsoles. Definitely for if you use them outdoors, they're going to be trash. But for indoor courts, I would assume the translucent outsoles would be cool. Thoughts on the Ja 1? I've definitely spoke on these before. The Ja 1 is definitely not a bad shoe, bro. You know, when I first saw it, I was a little bit not feeling it. More so, probably because I feel like it, probably for other reasons than the shoe itself. I felt like it was trying to be a spinoff of like a Kyrie in a sense, but not really. It looks like a Kyrie or a Kobe. Actually, I think the colorways for that shoe, though, I still feel like that. I still feel like the colorways for the Ja is really what's going to make or break the shoe. Because some of these colorways I've been seeing have been looking real basic and it doesn't look appealing at all. But then on the other hand, some colorways are impressive that make the shoe look like it's on point. You know, the Grizzlies colorway is definitely a dope colorway. Yeah, these Luca 1s are definitely on point right there. Definitely on point. I like what they did with the Luca 2, I mean. Let me pull up the Ja 1 really quick. But no, the Ja 1 overall, if I had to give that a rating from 1 to 10, I would give that a solid 7.5, 8 also. I think the Ja 1 really depends off of the colorways is what's going to make the shoe. The colorways is what's really going to make the shoe. By far, the scratch colorway I think is the best colorway we've seen from the Ja 1. But you know, Ben, the guy who made Kyrie's, is making the Ja 1, so I can only imagine the colorways are going to get even more crazier. And that's my whole point. I've been saying that it's going to be about the colorways that really make the Ja 1. What is your opinion on the Ja 1? Are you a fan of the Ja 1? Are you a fan of the Nike Ja 1? We're gonna be here for a minute, so I'm just gonna leave that poll up there and see if there's anybody who engages with the poll. Anybody out there feeling the Nike Ja 1? Are you guys anticipating it? Is this a shoe that you guys feel like is basic? Or am I tripping? Is it like something super fire? You know what I mean? I like the packaging they did for All-Star Weekend, you know. But so far, I've only seen one colorway I feel like is a must cop. Now, I'm going to pick up a couple shoes. Like, I'll probably pick up the Ja 1 to review it. I don't see myself grabbing it to keep, except the scratch colorway. If I'm able to get my hands on a scratch colorway, that's going to be a personal pick. This EYBL colorway, we're not going to get. That's only for people who play in the EYBL league. This mismatch colorway gives me Spider-Man vibes, gives me Spider-Man foam posits, just Spider-Man vibes in general. One shoe's blue dominant, one shoe's red dominant. You know, they might look good in person. You know, the images I'm seeing of them, I'm not so much feeling them like that. Mismatch shoes is something that's becoming real common with shoes, whether people like in the NBA, whether the shoe comes itself mismatched or the players themselves wearing two different colors of the same shoe. But this scratch colorway by far has to be the best one. Has to be the best one so far. The Jewel, or what's this one called? 12 a.m. somewhere. That's a fire one, black with the translucent blue outsole. Swarovski crystals. Swarovski crystals all over the Nike swoosh. You know, they're doing the right things, but this right here, the day one colorway, is just real basic for me. I can see people wearing these for casual wear too. You know, I'm a person who wears basketball shoes for casual wear. I don't know if I rock with that though. This colorway, the Phantom colorway, very basic. This right here is not it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll look better in person, maybe trying it on, but off the first glance with these pictures, the day one colorway is not it. This one is not it. Oh, they only have two. I thought they had more colorways up there. Yeah, so far, the 12 a.m. somewhere and this scratch one is the best colorway. Let me get the side view. That one's hard. You cannot deny this colorway. That's a 10 out of 10. I like teal and mismatch. Give me Spidey vibes. Yep. Yeah, it does. It does give the Kobe 6 resemblance. That's why a lot of people do like the Ja ones. See, you know, it's Nike in their business. So, you know, of course they got to do things like that to keep elements of shoes so people like them, you know. Making it have like a spin-off of a Kobe, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense, you know. There's people who want that look, who want that style, who want that feel. I'm not mad at it, you know. I think by being in the game for a while myself, like sneakers and just seeing different things come around, that's why maybe my thought on it is a little different as far as like from what I'm seeing. It's like simple, but it's a lot. And I think that's what's the good and bad part about it. I don't know how many more things it needs to have going on, but I feel like the colorway is like, okay, this colorway has a lot going on in itself. It is basic teal, black, and white with hints of red, but the scratches add the extra detail to make it not look like just a plain mesh upper with the, you know, personally in my opinion on that, you know. Ja 1 is not a bad colorway though. We're going to see what happens, what other colorways are to come. We've only had word about 5 or 6 different pairs. So it really remains to be seen. Let me go to these Jordan releases. Because, you know, I was speaking of the Jordan 1 Lucky Green maybe being one of the best sneakers of the month. But then, you know, the Wizards colorway coming out at the end of the month kind of gives it a run for its money. I definitely seen this in person. The pink wash denim. I really thought that was going to be something because they've been pumping it up and talking about it. Hold up, what's that? What commercial is that? Sometimes these commercials on the on Sneaker Bar Detroit. Shout out to them for their information. Sometimes those they have these like pop-up ads that come and play. What was I looking for right now? Oh, the wash denim. Because I came across these in the store the other day, but it was a resale shop. You know, resale shops tend to get things early. They tend to get things a little earlier than other places, which is something that, you know, that's why I went there, because I wanted to see if anybody had the wash pinks in person, because the wash pinks, I was curious to see, like I've seen people have pictures because people have them early, of course, just like this resale shop does. But I wanted to see what it looked like in person because the description of it says it's just like the Hyper Royal, but just with the pink. But I don't think it holds up. You know, I don't think it really holds up like they were saying it does. As far as like the anticipation, I don't think the shoe's gonna be as fire. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Maybe they shouldn't have came with the sail midsole or the muslin midsole because it's atmosphere of white, muslin, and sail. So I think the midsole is muslin. I think they should have made it either sail or a white midsole. Made them just like the Hyper Royals. Maybe that midsole would make the pink stand out a little more, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe that would have been the case. Let me see if I'll pull this up because I have a video coming out within the next day or two that will actually have the videos of these so you guys can see them to give yourself maybe an early look in case you guys were debating on grabbing either one of them. Wait, what am I doing right now? No, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go to, and I appreciate you guys, whoever decided to pop up on this random live stream. It will get more organized and be more. I will have the guests come back. I will have more topics laid out and all that stuff. Today was like just I've been wanting to do this the last few days and I hadn't gotten myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm battling right now. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, April or March, the end of March was just really crazy. So I kind of had to take a little reset, a little chill pill. But as you guys can see, let me make this a little bigger. Oh, wait, I'm not sharing. Wait, am I sharing? I am sharing, right? I have to make sure. Oh, no, I'm not sharing this screen. Let me take this off really quick. And bring this back. I'm going to my Twitter. Show you guys the video content that I did scoop up of this sneaker. Video before. How do they compare? I mean, from this alone, you can see it's not really it. And then, of course, this might be, like I said, might be, in my opinion, might be one of the best releases of April. But the Wizards Jordan 3 is definitely probably that title. Definitely probably that. But this one here is still dope for the month of April. Now, so I have to look into it some more and see. Are they going to give us only 2 good releases each month? Because last month, well, no, I'm just speaking of because there's a lot more shoes besides Jordans and Nikes, right? But as far as retros, we got 2 really good ones last month, which was the Hyper Royals and the University Blue 5s. 2 of the best releases for last month. I guess this month will be, I mean, in my opinion, everybody's is opinionated. It will be the Lucky Greens and, of course, those Wizards Blues. Those definitely have to be in the running for that. But both of these are cool. I like the quality. The leather quality is looking pretty plush on these ones. Where we at with it? Oh, let me get to that in a second. And then, of course, they had the 4 early, which is another shoe. You know, a lot of people are anticipating. This might be my next raffle on the channel. I also have I got some word from one of my homies and partners. I might have some access to some Jordan 4 SBs. If I do, I'm gonna do a raffle for those. Probably I'm gonna only pick 1 winner, but I'll have a cash option available. I'll pick 3 winners, but the first winner gets shoes. Second one will have a cash option, maybe third place 2, but I'm still trying to figure that out and see for sure if I'm gonna be able to get them in hand. If I do, I'll have a raffle for the Jordan 4 SBs, but I will be having a raffle for these 4s also, so stay tuned for that. So that's another reason why to join the Discord, because I do post a link where you can pay through the Discord or through Cash App, whichever is easier for you. But like I said, join the Discord for my raffle links as well as just other content going on. And yeah, my Discord's where it's at. Links in the bio always. Jordan 4 Thunders. They also have hydro slides too. Jordan 4 Yellow Thunder hydro slides that are out on the streets right now as well. Let me see if I have a picture of that on my phone. I don't know if I have a picture of it in my phone, but they do have the Jordan 4. Are these called Black Lightning? Because they had the Thunder 4s, which was yellow and black. I don't have a picture of them. It'll be in my videos though. The slides of these also are available now too. Getting you ready for the summertime. Skylines and Travis Scott's. Skylines come out this month. Travis Scott's come out this month. That's another hype sneaker. I did a top 10 list for April. That definitely made it as the top shoe, most hype sneaker, I think, for April. So for me to say the most hype releases is the two I said, I'm going more so off the personal. I think the ones and the threes, more so I think the ones, but the threes is definitely a good point to be a top release for this month. And of course, Travis's are, it goes without saying, it's always a hype because it's Travis Scott sneaker. I'm hearing rumors about that being his last collab with Jordan. I don't know if it's just for the Jordan 1 or what, but I was hearing something about a last collab, but maybe it's just for the ones. Maybe that was just something that was made up. Because at one point I heard the Jordan 3 Wizards was going to have the Nike Air on the back for a little while, and they never did either. But yeah, the SB4s, I got word like a week ago about more coming in and having access to it. You know, if you've been following some of my past videos, you know, for the Jordan 1 reimagines, for the Jordan 3 reimagines, you know, there's some different things that's been happening on my end as far as me getting sneakers. One of them doors has stayed open for your boy, so I have, you know, more connections have been built, more connections have been, being utilized. So, yeah, gonna be interesting to see. So SB4s is definitely now off the table. Speaking of things off the table, I'm so over the place because there's so many things I want to talk about. We got early looks of the fours, early looks of the ones, and both ones, the wash pinks as well as the lucky greens. When I get some early looks of the other shoes, I will too. Oh, there's actually some looks of the Toro 4s or Toro 6s, which is a shoe in itself for me personally. I'm a big fan. Like, I love Jordan 6s. Those are a dope silhouette, right? Jordan 6s are fire silhouette. They do run pretty big though. So, you know, for me personally, I always have to go down a size. Is this it? Yeah, I always have to go down a size on my Jordan 6s because they just happen to run a little big. I can fit a 13 well, but a 12 and a half fits me perfectly. But of course, 12 and a half is a hard size to find. I'm going to go ahead and show you something really quick, but let me show you this other shoe since we're here. Found another shoe that's coming out early, as I just talked about it. And it's underwhelming, bro. I'm not going to lie. They're underwhelming. They're not as dope as I'm thinking they're going to be. I've seen them in person. Maybe it was that pair, because usually this type of material sometimes looks more ashy on certain pairs, and sometimes it doesn't look so ashy on pairs. But on here, they look pretty ashy, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. Shout out to anybody here. If you can do me the favor and hit the like button, of course, that helps out a lot. It helps send the signal out to other people and just, you know, shares the video. Yeah, so seeing this suede is looking a little ashy, which is not, I mean, you know, I thought the suede was going to look a little more like you see almost two tones in the upper to the paint. And I don't know if that's possible to even really match, but I honestly thought they would be able to match that. I thought the suede and that panel would look a lot more alike, a lot more matching. Right now, I'm looking like I'm getting varsity red and hyper red, or hyper, you know, like they did on them infrared 6s, like infrared, suede, and varsity red on the paint. And that's why whatever other shoe that was, that's why I didn't like it, because it had the light red as opposed to the varsity red. Now I think, like I said, it could be the lighting, it could be this pair, but I even felt like the Toro 5s or the Raging Bull 5 that recently came out last year or so, I felt like that red was a little darker. I feel like this red matches the red from the Mars to Her, which is what people don't really like. You know, the Mars to Her is kind of like that crimson. I don't know if I have it on my phone to show y'all. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like the red is not that dark red. Like even the red suede that's on the LeBron Liverpool is more of the red that I thought this would be. I'm gonna go to it and show y'all. I honestly thought the red that's on the LeBron Liverpool 20 would have been, which LeBron 21 is around the corner, as well as the Zoom Freak 5. Just want to say that real quick too. But looking at the red on this, why didn't they make the Toro 6s this red? Like there's no mistake in the red on these red suede. It's that varsity red suede. But on the 6s, it's like the light suede. Like, what are we doing here? Why do we do that? Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's that particular shoe. Damn, thought we were getting the Jordan 6 Raging Bulls, but it's too different. Yes, the Toro. These are called the Toros, which Raging Bull, Toro, people are saying like the same thing. We're getting the Toro 6s, and they come out in June, but it's not looking like that red, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not that red. They come out on June. See, man, and they trick us in the pictures. They come out June 24th. I'm all over the place. I'm not really, but I am. So you guys see that red. Now let me show you the red that they're showing in the picture, which made me think we're going to get this. This is why the pictures are a little different. That's why pictures are different, obviously, from seeing them in person. And there's the in-hand look, there's the on-feet look, and there's the in-person look. All of them things are different. They're the same. You're seeing the shoe, but they're in variations of seeing the shoe different from your own eyes. Now, when I seen the pictures on Sneaker Bar Detroit and just pictures online, look at how beautiful that shoe is. All that red matches. The red upper matches pretty much the red paint. Varsity red and black. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping it was just the images on that one particular shoe I saw in store. Maybe that was just the ashy side of it. I don't know. But this is what they're supposed to look like. This red is supposed to be what they look like in person. When I see people post them online, you know, there are filters. When I see people post these online, when I see them post them online, the Toros or the 6s, they are when I see them post them online, they look dark red. They look like they're supposed to. Yeah, the Toros are so much different, bro. That's unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. I thought I was able to show you guys a picture of them, but they don't have them on the thing no more. Maybe they're all sold out of them. Yeah, they're sold out of them. Yeah, so just a little disappointing. It is what it is, but I thought they would be this red and not what we saw earlier. Ron B, definitely fire. I feel like one of the best sneakers of the summer. I don't know. I don't want to go out on the ledge and say it's the best sneaker of the summer because there are some other things I can't think of off the bat. But I'm gonna go through this list real quick in a second. We're gonna talk about it. But I was looking forward to this one the most out of the summer drops, the red Toro 6 or the Toro Bravo 6s. But this image is what I thought I'm gonna get, but from what it looks like, it's not gonna be that same red. And by it being, you know, seeing them in person, seeing it have that ash red or looking a little bit brighter makes me just pause a little bit, you know, makes me just hold my horses a little bit, makes me feel
Bravo
they're gonna be different.
Clean ass shoe.
Dope shoe, but it's two different tones right there, bro. That's the only thing about it. And they were asking, how much were they asking for an early pair?
Pretty clean shoe there. How much they want for these? $450 for the
$450. $450 for the early pair.
6s, bro. Clean ass shoe.
Clean
You guys
shoe.
going after these or not? Let me know
Red
your
laces
thoughts.
is
They come out in
cool.
the summertime, bro. Pretty clean shoe there. How much they want for these? $450 for those.
$450. $450 to get them like 2-3 months early. Is that worth it?
I guess because they're early.
They wanted
Thunder
$500 for
on
these.
deck too. They're asking $500 for them. I guess because they're early. That price is taxing, but the shoe is dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
$500. This the difference. This is the thing too with resale shops. I mean, that's why a lot of them aren't flourishing like they should, and more of them are closing down. Even though I'm seeing some still open up, which is crazy. But that's taxing right there. $450, $500, just to get them a little early. But as I said, man, I really thought we was gonna get this red on these sixes. Right now, it's not looking like it. I mean, even from the lighting, like I said, the lighting could be different. But even these, the nines, the Toro or Cherry nines, I forgot what these were called. But even look at the colorway to the upper, they match the same. And I feel like that's why these red ones, the nines, they sat too. Definitely not. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How are people charge? Like, who? I didn't really see too many people in there. People still come in there and look, but they look and leave. You know, it's a tricky time for everybody in a sneaker game. You know, especially if you're doing a sneaker shop or doing reselling heavy. Like, I'm a reseller too, but I don't rely on the retros and the hype things. I do more things lower down. Do a little bit more fluctuation and movement there, even in the times that things get crazy. But with these retros, 200 plus, trying to move those things, it's hard to do that and make a profit. You know, doing a lot of work for $10, $20, $15 profit is not the best thing unless you're buying 10 or 20 of them at that profit. It makes a little bit more sense. So many different things going on right now. You got to be smart with your purchases if you're reselling or whatever. And even for me, like, I have a lot of things that I've bought over the last couple of years, and you know, certain things didn't sell from my point because I'm trying to get the price I think I should get for them. Some of the things go out of style. Some of the things I forgot to post. You have so many different things in so many different places. Sometimes you forget stuff to where you have them out of season. You got to wait to the next season to sell them again. So I just been putting things up a lot. Putting more things up and a lot of things up for the low to get back my money to invest in other things or just hold on to it. You know, but to get into these games, like for example, I want to do early looks at certain things, and yeah, sometimes I can find a shoe a day or two, maybe even a week or two early, you know, and do it that way. But to get them months early, you got to put in that much more money, and a lot of times the guys don't have my size, so I'm getting a size that's not mine too. And I've already learned this lesson. I tried to do it with a shoe that maybe I shouldn't have before. I paid like 60, maybe 60 over retail after shipping and everything. And it just wasn't worth it, bro. It just wasn't worth it. So for basketball shoes, the same thing. I want to do that, but a lot of guys want to charge more for it. Maybe if I could find the actual source and not the guy from the source, I might be able to get it for a little cheaper, you know. But yeah, it's just so funny, man. Recycling colors on different silhouettes, that's true. You know, a lot of people are saying that Jordan brand and is just running out of ideas. You know, I can see that, but then I can also see, you know, a Raging Bull 5 or a Toro 5. I wouldn't mind seeing a Toro 6 or a Toro, a couple other silhouettes. What would this look like in an all red 8? Would that look fire on the 8 or on a 12? No, I think we have that on the 12 already. I know we have that on the 11. But yeah, they're definitely really just recycling. I think they're trying to keep up themes. I understand some of it, but some of it does seem kind of crazy, you know. But like, it's just weird. Like, they have the cool gray 11, they have a cool gray 6, they have a cool gray this, they have a cool gray that. Like, cool gray go over all the silhouettes, which is something Jordan's been doing for the longest time. I forgot what location is that. Maybe the trophy room where they have all the gray silhouettes of a shoe. They look dope. You know, Jordan's been doing that for a while, but it just seems like sometimes it just seems repetitive. I guess if you've been in the sneaker culture for a long time, you've seen this story over and over and over and over. I think I was about to go somewhere else, but you know, I just be floating and going so many places. But yeah, seeing a few of these things early, the Toro 6 is a little disappointment. The 4s are dope. stay tuned on the channel. I feel like I will be doing a raffle for the Lightning fours. That's what they're called, Lightning or Thunder fours. We've seen the ones. This was the other thing I want to talk about because somebody sent this to me. I guess they didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time either till time passed by. But apparently this had came out about sneakers, but it turned out to be fake. It says like breaking in order to combat bots, sneakers will be moving to a $4.99 monthly fee. Monthly fee. Paid users will have an easier chance or better chances at limited drops and access. I mean, to be honest with you, it makes sense to do. But it does suck because everything going to a paywall. But it turned out that this was an April Fool's joke all in all. But I mean, if this actually happened, how would you guys feel about it? As we're falling into the inflations and all this other stuff, everything is being put behind a paywall at some point. Battle rap being put behind a paywall, just different things. There's just different things that have been free that if you pay a little bit more, you can get a little bit more access, a little bit more things. And I mean, with them doing this, would this combat bots? Because the people who have all these bots, would they want to pay that $4.99 to then have their bots have access? I think they would, because at the end of the day, if you're botting, you're in a different bracket where you can afford things like this. I think if something like this happened, it might just help the botters more because normal consumers don't want to pay the monthly fee. Therefore, more people with the bots will pay that monthly fee and have access to ransacking these drops. There was a report recently that somebody was able to bypass one of these bots, which make this story make sense for them to do it. But somebody broke through and was able to get like 650 pair of those Tiffany Jordan or the Tiffany Air Force Ones. He got like 650 pair of them because he was able to bypass something with his bot. So seeing this a week or two later made sense for them to do that. But then it turned out to be April Fool's joke, and I don't know though. This might be a good idea for them. That's true too. Pay to play, it gives you expectation that they can't provide just because you're paying for the monthly $4.99 still doesn't guarantee you a slot because you might have other people paying that $4.99 who does bots, and you still lose out. Then you're just paying a $4.99, so that probably wouldn't work. But there will be a good amount of people who would actually pay for that if that actually did happen. You would have those people trying to press their luck for this, feeling like they would give them a better shot. Because some people never win. So you see them getting something to see like they might have a slight chance to win. People will run at that opportunity just off the sense of, well, shit, I'm 0-39. Let me go ahead and maybe I can get my one win. But, there's ebbs and flows where one door gets closed, another one's open, and another back door is made open after that too. But I really thought this was something interesting because I thought this was real. Turns out it was fake and an April Fool's joke. Somebody sent it to me thinking it was real too. Would have been crazy to see that, but that bottom line right there, Ron B, is why it makes sense for them not to do it. The swoosh program should release NFT. Holder would have it, have higher charges, and separate dropping pool. I see what you're saying. The swoosh program should release NFT. Holder would have it higher chances or separate dropping pool. Yeah. Definitely. That's what I assume with them having a paywall of this $4.99 would give you higher chances for like almost for sure to win something, or either a separate dropping pool. Like that would make sense, but that would probably take more software, more money. But if they had that fee could probably take care of the price that it would cost to have a separate dropping pool or higher chances. Like there's a way to do it, I would assume. I mean, they should just do it like what Flex used to do. Pay to play. The more you spend, the more you win. I don't know why they went away from it. I mean, well, they went away from it because people who wasn't spending wasn't winning. So you have more people complaining about it and taking advantage of it that way. Plus, the people who are paying to win were also the resellers because they're buying so many pairs, so they keep winning. Like I understand it. It's a catch-22, bro. Because then they switched it to make the lower tiers win, and it's then all you have to do is just start another account and you can start winning. It was just you move this come over here, then you move it again. You guys just keep moving the goalposts and have people adapt and switch up to get what they got to do to continue to win. It's just a whole clusterfuck of a bunch of shit. But there could be some, ways to make this stuff make sense. And if they could do a separate dropping pool for the paid members, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then still do their due diligence for duplicate orders and all that stuff and cancel it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why the flex had to get switched up, because pay to play for flex is how it was when it first started. People caught on to that. They start paying to play. Even like myself and others I know going to get stuff just to make a $5 profit or to break even just to get them points for the bigger releases was the movement. You know what I'm saying? That was the movement, and the people who had the money to do that was continuing to win. It made good for the companies, but not good for the average consumer. So I totally get that. If you put it behind a paywall, the people with the money can do the paywall and still, what's the solution? Having two separate drops for the paywall people and the non-paywall people, that's a lot for the company itself to do. But if they're also taking all the product and doing it all themselves, they have more product to go around. Isn't that what Nike was talking about recently about going more direct to consumer, going less to the mom and pop shops and stores like that to have more for themselves doing direct to consumer? You would think that type of stuff could work, but obviously that hasn't worked till now. Then you're hearing the reports of Foot Locker shutting down 400 stores, which I'm sure has a trickle effect in some part with Nike and their connection. I know they're feeling like it makes more sense for them to focus on like standalone stores. But with some of the information I heard too, because they give you information in like a broad span, right? So with them saying that they're closing more Foot Locker stores that are in malls to concentrate on more stores that are solo locations, I'm hearing like, okay, let me put this into perspective of what I'm hearing. For one, I don't know for sure, but I think there is a connection between Foot Locker and WSS. I think there's some type of connection there, because I'm hearing from some bigwigs in the Foot Locker realm that they are closing stores because the WSS locations is holding it down. And a lot of the stuff that's going from the Flex is going to the WSS because it's still up under the same umbrella. If you notice, especially out here in my area, a lot more WSS locations have been popping up, taking over the region or the areas of where Foot Lockers that might be in malls are. So you get rid of them Foot Lockers in malls and focus more on standalone Foot Locker / WSS stores. It kind of makes sense there when I hear this from this and then you hear that from that. Because of course they're not going to say we're closing down Foot Locker stores and malls to open up more WSSs. It won't just be that flat out. But if WSS has a link to Foot Locker or Flex stores, that follows suit with that. Why they will close more mall locations and open up more isolated locations, because all WSS locations are isolated locations and their numbers are doing well than the Foot Lockers in the stores, according to the people I've heard. So it's crazy. Maybe we won't see a bunch of Foot Locker individual locations. Maybe we'll just see bigger WSS locations or more WSS locations, because there's already a bunch of them already. Just in my area, there's like 4 or 5 within like 20 to 30 minutes of each other. It's crazy, bro. Accounts should be verified at any Nike store with ID confirming you are the only one account. Yeah, but the thing with that is, well, yeah, I see what you mean. Having the account details match the person for the email, and you can only really do that one time. But like, I don't know. I mean, they would have to do some due diligence, because just like opening a Flex, I could open up a Flex. I mean, Flex and Nike different, but opening up 6 Flex accounts with the same name, first and last, you could do first and last name. The address have to be different, so the address doesn't match your ID. So then there you go. You can't do it there because your ID don't match up to every account you make up. That's true. That's one way to kind of make it. But then the other caveat, or the way people combat that, is just I'm gonna have my cousins, brothers, sisters, aunties all come and they're all my pairs, but they're coming on my behalf. And there you go. Whenever they have something there, people come around, bro. They come out with different ways to make it happen, bro. They really do. Stores are already cooked. What store? Wait. Okay. 50% off. This is Sunday. Oh, last day. This Sunday. 50. See? And it's a mall location. I've been hearing about Champs being closing. I've been hearing about that too. But like I'm saying, like, Champs, Foot Locker, all flex stores. They're all FLX. So it doesn't even matter about the title. It's all flex. So, you know what I mean? So when a Foot Locker or a Champs close, I feel like it's the same thing, obviously, because it obviously is. It is a different name, but it's all under the same umbrella. So it's going to be interesting to see how these next few weeks to months roll out with, stores opening and closing and the economy being different. That's shifting stuff a lot too. Very interesting, tricky times that we in right now. You know what I mean? Who knows how this is going to actually pan out? But this little April Fool's joke right here was interesting and something that I think could help something in some ways when it comes to this sneaker stuff. But, whenever there's a wall made up, somebody finds a way to get around it, go through it. There's always different, always, it's a forever moving goalpost, bro. And if sneakers went behind a paywall, it could be an answer for some things, but of course, more problems would rise up. But if they did a separate dropping pool, that would be something different, but it would cost money. But I think the monthly fee would make up the cost of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Who knows, bro? Who really knows? But that was definitely a good April Fool's joke. I'm late on talking about it because I ain't been live or nothing, but I did see that April 1st. And I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. And like I said, the person who sent it to me is into the shoes and all that heavy. So, I thought it was something real until I seen like a day or two later, people saying that was an April Fool's joke. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Makes sense, but it would have made sense to have a paywall to try to combat bots. But then you have, it all go back and forth. This right here is a picture from one of my recent finds too, or not my find personally. I talked to somebody there. He let me see the shoe. Jordan 5 UNCs popping up at the outlets already. Under $100 at this clearance store I went to. It's another reason once again of why I'm saying what I said about not paying full retail for sneakers. I mean, certain shoes you will have to do it depending on the hype and your size. For me, 12, I'm a 13, so more likely for me, I have to go after a shoe because it's more than likely going to get sold out because it has a little resale, or that might be the only thing that has a resale. This video was crazy. I don't know what that's about. That was some wild shit. But I mean, yeah, a lot of people didn't grab these because, $225 was the retail. And then the very next weekend, you had the Jordan 3 Reimagines. So people had to really pick and choose. Do I want the Reimagined 3s or these 5s? A lot of people passed on the 5s because of the 3s. A lot of people bought the 5s and didn't get the 3s because of that $225 price point. But they were starting to show up at the outlets now, and they were at the clearance center. And it wasn't just one pair, it was a few pair. They kept bringing them out from the back, and the resellers were just there waiting for everything to drop. So as soon as the people come from the back with the stack of shoes, resellers taking the shoes out the workers' hands. Like before, the workers have to bring the shoes out and take them to the sizing section and put them on the shelf. Nah, as these guys are walking and go put them back, people's like, what's that? Oh, let me get that one. Let me get that one. Let me get that one. It's kind of annoying to watch it. Like, I know if I worked there, I'd be annoyed as fuck by these guys. Like, let me do my job. Yeah, you guys can buy and get whatever you want, but like, let me at least do my job. But maybe they might like it because I might be walking out with like 6 shoes to go have to put on the shelf. But if I don't have to put them on the shelf because people take them out my hands, then I guess that's cool too, right? So, I mean, maybe it's a good thing, but it's just when you sit back and watch it, these guys are pushy. They're annoying as hell. It just gets annoying. And I understand everybody wants to get their money, so I'm all for it. And like I said, I'm a reseller too. I just go about my stuff a little different. I like being able to be in a situation like that where I can watch the resellers act in their way and not feel no way about it because I'm cool. Like, yeah, there was a lot of things there with potentials. Somebody won somebody found the green lottery dunks. Those are like $59. Other dunks there, $59, $69, some really good steals and good profits to be made. But luckily, I mean, I could be in that too. I sell on those platforms also, but I choose not to deal with that hassle. The route that I go about is a little bit low keyer. I went next door to the Marshalls and found like some Pegasus fly knits on sale for like $49. Would had a little profit there, not enough profit for me, but there was some profit there. Went the next, nobody was there. I could have grabbed all 6 of them that was there and full box and everything, but I didn't want them because they weren't enough for me. But it's about spreading out the type of things you buy. When you're only into the hype things and stuff like that, it does limit you a little bit more, and you have a lot more competition because everybody's trying to go for those easy things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good outlet finds the last few days. A lot of good outlet finds, But let me get back to the other part of what I'm saying about, okay, for example, I bought these 5s, was looking for them, was anticipating them from the first time I heard about them. UNC 5s, you can't go wrong with it. It's dropping in March. Of course, I want that shoe. It's a March shoe. I'll make that my birthday shoe. You know what I'm saying? And I said this story before. I bought the Pennies, Air Max Penny 1 in this bone colorway that I thought was pretty unique. It had some really good leather and long hair suede. I bought that because I couldn't get the original colorway, the Orlando colorway. I wanted that one. So I bought that shoe. And then like 2 to 3 weeks later, an associate out there who does reselling too was at a Ross and found the same shoe, different size, but found the same shoe for $29. I paid $175, $185, or $190 out the door for the shoe. This dude paid $29 for the shoe. Made me hot. And then now with the fluctuation of everything happening after we were shut down and how things slowed up, and now the overflow of stuff, so it's making stores have to push their stuff out for discounts for cheaper. You can go to Burlington, Marshalls, and Ross right now and find shoes that are at Foot Locker, Champs, and JD Sports for full retail for like half the price right now. It really don't make no sense to spend full retail for any shoe unless it's something super hype or you have one of them hard sizes to grab, including these Jordan 5s. Now, not every outlet will have them, but in this day and age, right now, particular time we're in right now, you move around to the outlets enough days, you can find shoes like this in your size for a discounted price. A lot of the guys there found, like I said, there might have been like a total of like 6 to 10 pair that were brought out from the back in different sizes from 17 all the way down to like 9.5. Different sizes. People were able to grab them and flip them. $99 or a little cheaper than $99, especially if you have discounts. They retail for $225, and they're even more than that after tax. That's definitely a come up right there. Definitely a come up. But that's why I say you don't have to rush and get shoes right when they first come out, because you have a little patience. You'll be able to find what you need, and maybe even save yourself some money. And they definitely do. It's a catch-22 with the resellers. It definitely is. They keep it going by them grabbing shoes up and reselling to people who want them at a different price for wherever they might not be able to get them, because we have access, or certain people have access to things other places in the country don't have, or other areas. So it's definitely a catch-22. It's definitely a great thing and a good way to keep yourself having an honest living. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of fun. You can kind of set your own hours with it. A lot of pros and cons to reselling, just like a lot of pros and cons to doing everything, any type of business, really. But to my point, so I don't get too far off, because I can definitely go on a tangent. These shoes right here, like I said, full retail. A bunch of shoes out there for full retail. You don't really have to pay the full retail for them. Or if you do, I mean, you don't always have to, but if you do, it is what it is. But like I said, you can have patience and find stuff a little later on down the road. As I'm about to show you right now with my example, this right here was a shoe that I wanted to go after a lot last year. Was really pumping to try to get them, but I'm a size 13, and for sure this particular shoe in size 13 is going like crazy. But luckily, they came out in August of last year, so almost to a year, a little less than a year. I got a call the other day from one of the homies while I was out and about making my content. Told me to get to a certain location that you guys will see in my video when you watch it. He's like, yeah, I found these, because I seen them the other day, but I saw it in an 8.5, and I'm like, is there a restock? Like, what happened? Is it a restock or a late shipment? Turns out that these stores got these shoes late. So there's been late shipments going around out here. I'm pretty sure in other states too. YF, they could do it again. They could do it again. Warriors is definitely a solid team with a solid core. They got Andrew Wiggins coming back, so they definitely could win it again too. You never know. People counted them out last year. This time it wasn't looking like they were going to do the championship this time last season, and they end up winning. So yeah, man, shoe that I've been wanting to get for a long time since last year, August. These came out. I did not do a sneaker of the year or top 10 sneakers of the year last year for this challenge just because a lot of stuff just never got around to doing it. But this definitely would have been in my top 10 sneaker releases of 2022. But for one, I did not get a chance to grab it myself until now. Found it for retail, found my size. If you guys been out on the stores, you'll know. Maybe I posted it on my Instagram. I think I did. I did post these in my Discord. So if you're part of my Discord, shout out to you. Energy 810 Discord. Link is in my description if you guys want to join. It's free, a lot of good content in there. But yeah, man, I was very excited to have them. Like I said, I've been waiting to get these since August of last year. I really kind of gave up on it. The fact that, if you look up reselling for these things right now, the price is a little up there, more than I want to pay for them. They might have went down with this new late shipment, but I don't care. I got them now for my size. I finally, bro. Finally got my Penny Air Max 1, the Orlando colorway, the original colorway in my size. One of the best shoes ever made. One of the shoes that got me into sneakers, period. This right here, it's a great thing, bro. Not everybody likes these, but I love them. Super happy to have them, bro. Air Max Penny 1, the original colorway. You can't go wrong with this shoe right here. Like I said, there's like a late shipment. I guess these guys, a lot of the stores didn't get their shipment originally, or maybe didn't get the full shipment. Maybe got only grade school sizes and not men's sizes, or very limited amount of men's sizes. But was able to find this in a size 13, my size. I will be rocking them pretty soon. These with the Air Max Sensations, with the playoff 13s, the blue foam posits, all of them are in my collection. Finally got a chance to get the playoff 13s. Didn't get a chance to get them back in the day, not the playoff ones, but got them in 2023. Now we got these. I said to myself at the top of the year, only maybe 5 releases. I honestly feel like this is, because I got an outlet release. I got an outlet find, so that's technically my 3rd shoe. No. Yeah, because the LeBron Christmases, I got those last year, if I'm not mistaken. I got to look and see. But right now, it's only the playoffs. Those Terra Tigers, which I bought for $25, which I might still sell. I have them on my GOAT for sale. If somebody buys them before I wear them, they can have them. But this right here is technically, yeah, so that's okay. So it's these, the playoff 13s, the UNC 5s. So that's 3 retail sneakers. The outlet sneaker, I guess that counts, but doesn't really count. So we're at 3 with only 2 to spare throughout the whole year. I don't know. That might be hard because I do want to grab one of the KD 15s, maybe the KD 15 Wutta, and I feel like I'm going to grab at least maybe one Ja 1. So we'll see by the end of the year how that turns out. But definitely great. Definitely super happy to have these. Classic, iconic sneaker, as you guys know. Yeah, bro. Check your local stores. I particularly saw these at Shoe Palaces. I seen them at 2 or 3 locations. So that's where I saw the late shipments or restocks in men's sizes too, not grade school. Like I said, when I first saw them, it was an 8.5 on display. I was kind of moving quickly, so I didn't even have time to ask to see if they had my size. I wasn't tripping that day anyway because I wasn't trying to spend any bread. And then, like I said, a couple of days later, somebody else let me know at a place that I was about to go to already, and I was able to scoop them, man. So very happy to have this iconic sneaker. That's why this is in a thumbnail. Super happy to have them. Super happy to have them, bro. Air Max Penny 1, definitely one of the better shoes that released in the 90s. One of the shoes that started it for me. Ja 1 Day 1 releases on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. I think they come out on the 19th of this month. in that day one colorway, which is a cool colorway. You know, I think it's really one of the basic colorways, but it does come out. Let me see if I can check it out real quick. KD 16 is on the way too. Nike KD 16 is right around the corner also, so stay on the lookout for that. No images of what it will look like. Only colorway talks about it. We got some stuff to talk about on Sneaker Bar Detroit. Okay, let me go. I'm trying to see the Ja release date because it's this month. I just think I forgot. I know they moved it. I think it was originally supposed to be like in the single digit dates, but then got pushed back to like the 19th or something like that. Trying to see if I can find it. Trying to see if I can find it really quick. I'm not seeing it on my list. I thought it was the 19th. I really thought that was the date. Yeah. I think around the 19th or the 20th is when it's supposed to drop. They've been switching up the release dates. Miguel, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Gabe, how you been, bro? Yeah, so that's what that's looking like there. So yeah, man, be selective on your shoes. You know what I mean? Not everything. Obviously, you don't have to grab everything. You know, do your research on it based on the shoe, your size, how sought after is the sneaker. You know what I mean? Because even sought after sneakers will pop up at an outlet or at a Nike store. You know what I mean? If you have that in your area. I was out seeing the I'm on my year Air Jordan 12s at the return. You know, so you just never know, bro. You really never know. You really never know. Let me bring this up. Yes, indeed. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I appreciate that. It does help out a lot. Shout out to you guys supporting the channel, watching my longer videos. Give you guys something to watch on YouTube. I know I watch a lot of other type of content on YouTube. It doesn't really have anything to do with sneakers. And some of the people that I watch, I'll be wanting the video to be long too. Because not everybody uploads. So sometimes you might see everybody's upload and don't have anything to watch. And everybody's video is like 6, 7, 8 minutes, 9 minutes long. That shit go by quickly. You're trying to find something else on there. So if you got a video that's packed full of stuff that's like 30 minutes or more, 20 minutes or more, you kind of got a sitting session to kind of see some stuff. So, and I will add more details and intricate things to those videos too. So stick around, check it out. I appreciate all that energy and support too. Hitting the like button, share the videos, all that good jazz. You know, the whole YouTuber repertoire, things that YouTubers need for your support. A lot of it is free. Watching is free. It costs time, but it's free. Hitting the like button is free. Subscribing if you're new to the channel is free. You know, super chats and stuff. That stuff costs. If you want to do that, that's cool too. But, you know, a lot of stuff to support is free. And the answer to the question, which I'm trying to see that. The answer to the question is, yeah, are you a fan of the Ja 1 Day 1? What about a lightweight 14 volts? 57% of the people saying yes. So people are looking forward to it, you know, more so than not looking forward to it. Yeah, so that's good. I mean, I guess it has a little bit more of a want than not, slightly more. A Ja 1 Day 1. Where we at? Okay, so we go ahead and see. Ja 1 Day 1 is coming out the 19th or the 20th. More than likely the 20th. That might be the Saturday. When I look here, it just says April 2023. But the other day I seen an actual date for it. So yeah, so okay, we were there with that. We got the Run the Jewels SB Dunk collab, the SB Dunk High and the Low. I definitely think the Low colorway is by far, I like that one a lot more. Not just because it's a low over a high, but I think that color combination is dope. Doesn't have that translucent outsole, which some people are iffy on, but I definitely think that's dope. And I think these shoes are dope, but I don't think they're in the running for like top releases of the month. Gabe, you're right. They've definitely been playing well. They definitely got into at least the play-in situation. Hopefully, it's a little bit more than the play-in. Hopefully, they can get that solid playoff spot. so they can get a couple little week rest before they get to really get into it. Air Force Ones, Air Max Ones with the corduroy Easter fill. Both of these are pretty interesting to see. I don't know. I think these are some shoes that will be sitting around. If you got like Jordan 1s and stuff like that sitting around and retro sitting, I'm pretty sure a lot of these other shoes will just be available. So even if you don't grab them when they first release or the sneakers app release or whatever the case is, if you have some outlets in your area, go ahead and check that out. Or you can sign up for my retail, membership thing, and maybe I can help you grab a pair or two. I will be hitting up outlets a lot more, so getting your shoe, you can get them for a discount at the outlet, get them through me, but you got to be a member. Not doing it anymore for people who are not members of the retail reserve. You can join through my Discord or through YouTube. That's the only way to get it done. We've been rocking. We've been rocking so far this year, finding some good sneakers for some people. Most recent, I was able to get a couple pair of those Jordan 3 Reimagines for people, as well as for the raffle. And then the Jordan 5 UNC, I was able to, in one of my videos you guys saw, pick up like 2 or 3 leftover day. I think a total of like maybe 6 or 7 UNC 5s were picked up. Shout out to everybody who supports what I got going on. Glad I was able to help you guys with that. Some dunks. Setsuban, the Setsuban Dunk Low. This one is definitely dope. I like the color combination on it, the materials they use, the color combination, like I said, with the court purple, and the khaki colorways, definitely on point. I think this is one of the more exciting dunks that's releasing this month. I don't know all of the dunks releasing this month because they release 50 million dunks at a time, but this one is definitely kind of a sleeper. Panda 1 mid or Panda mid. They said people love the Panda lows, people hate the Panda highs. Maybe they'll like the Panda mids. And these ones are different because they come with canvas material. I don't know how that's going to work. Why are they trying so many different shoes? Wasn't that much Kool-Aid in the bottle today. It's off for these though. Some really good Kool-Aid in here. I'm not drinking alcohol, it's Kool-Aid. Panda mid, kind of mid. Air Force One, 4 Horsemen, kind of mid. Foam Posit Penny 1 PE, definitely on point, but 240, not the business. I can't do that. That's why I didn't go after the Dornbecker. I found the Dornbecker foam posit, which is dope. Extra detailing. I'm a big foam posit head. A lot of foam posits in my collection. But I'm not cool with 240, 250s no more. I'm just not. They had that black marbleized one that just came out, black with the white scratches on it. Those look fire. Haven't seen them yet in person. I think those are more at like Undefeateds and sneaker boutiques. But 250, I just couldn't do it, man. The uninterrupted LeBron 20. I feel like this is one of the more kind of, I don't know, I'm confused. You guys can let me know. Are people going after this one? I feel like this is a dope colorway. I think because I like LeBron 20s, I feel like this is an anticipated release. Maybe because I like this colorway and I would pick it up. But then again, like I said, I'm not picking up too many things for retail because it will be at the outlet in a week or two. Especially a LeBron. Both of these LeBrons are dope. I hate to say it like that, but to give you guys a heads up or help you guys out, hold your horses unless you got a size that's very popular. You know what I'm saying? If you were 12, 13, if you were 11 through 13, you might have to jump on these if you want them really bad, but you might not have to, bro. You really might not have to. 240 plus tax is crazy, Miguel. And I know we got the inflations and all that stuff they're saying. That's very true. That's not a false thing right there. But it's just, it's like, I don't know, bro. Are they about to make a shoe drop for 300? I mean, they dropped the Jaw 1 for 400, but it had the Swarovski crystals. But like, damn, a shoe normally retails for 120. They put some crystals and it goes up to 400, huh? We got the Jaw 1 love up to 60%. Maybe the question should have been how many people are buying the Jaw 1. You know what I'm saying? How many people are actually going to buy the Jaw 1? Dunks, gold canvas, pretty Reggie, mid. These drop tomorrow on the sneakers app, the pink foam colorway. Uh, I don't know. I'm hearing some people liking them. They do have that suede. I'm not liking what they're doing with this canvas and suede materials on a lot of shoes. I think it worked on a few shoes, so they thought it worked on all shoes, and I just really don't think that's the case. Like how they put canvas on this Panda Mid. Let me see. If I go through the pictures, it does stay here, right? Yeah, it does. I think there's a close-up picture. Yeah, like this is canvas and denim. Comes constructed with a full canvas base with leather swooshes and heels, mesh tongue and lining. Canvas base. You know, dunks don't really have the best quality on them. So maybe they're trying to switch it up by giving us canvas to make, because people like the denim fours or the black canvas fours. You know, it works on a silhouette or two. So I guess they feel like people will like them. You know, I understand they're trying stuff, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it personally. And I don't really remember seeing what dunk mids really look like on feet. I don't really recall what dunks look like on feet. April is packed with a lot of different options though. 550s, 650s on the New Balance side. They have a million and one colorways of these 550s. Um, they're like the Air Force One for Nike. It seems like the 550s are in a bunch of colorways. They're bulky and heavy shoes though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like they're not really bulky, but they have some weight to them. You know what I mean? Coconut milk dunk mid, April 4th. So these are actually in stores now. Don't know how many people are going for those. Let me see where we're at though. So yeah, the main purpose was looking for the Jaw One Day One to see when the date was, and I wanted to just look at some shoes for April. The main highlights is these dunks, the Setsuban. Then of course you got Travis's later on in the month. Most of the hype, most of the attention will be on retro releases though for April. Um, with the exception of the Jaw One, I'm not even sure what the buzz is like for these right here. The Run the Jewels collab. Not even sure about that. But Jordan releases this month. There's some pretty cool ones. The Sea Sucker she will do too well itself. The Jordan 2 Low Sea Sucker. Not really feeling that one myself. The materials are kind of crazy. Um, yeah, it reminds me of like a picnic basket, if you will. Sea Sucker. You got the Tatum ones. Like I said, I like the Lucky Greens. The Black Toe Lucky Greens. I think these will do a lot better than people are anticipating. Usually, when you have a Jordan one of the things that I noticed and picked up on, as far as like hype or resale, even though I'm talking to more so for people buying them for their collection. Um, uh, the shoes with the consistent back panel, where the back panel is the same, those tend to be more popular and do well. If they have a different back panel, they usually kind of flop and nobody wants them. So I think Lucky Greens will definitely be a standout. Wash Pinks, seen them in person and showing you guys earlier on my Twitter page. Very underwhelming, man. Unfortunate. You know, I'm not sure what you guys are thinking about those. We got Black Flint 13s. I'm a fan of 13s. One of my favorite silhouettes when it comes to Jordans is the 13s, 11, 12s, and 13s for me. Black Flint definitely seems like something worth maybe scooping up. But then again, it's the time of the year. You know, like for example, like is it 2 examples? I waited 8 months to get these pennies, something I really wanted. Another shoe that I really want that I haven't pulled the trigger on that I'm going to wait because I know it's time to wait is the UNC 513 or UNC 513s. Wow. The UNC 13s. I like the UNC 13s, but the timing it came out, I don't want to spend the money then. And then I'm also having this, knowing you wait around, you might just find it. You might just find it. So, I mean, I'm waiting to find the USC 13s in my size for under retail or for retail, but I'm waiting for those. Then, of course, we have these. These are the last two releases of the month. The Travis Scott's on the 26th and the Wizards on the 29th. Don't know if any of these release dates will change. We know we had a release date change for is it for the threes? Yeah, it was the threes because I think the threes supposed to release a little earlier. I don't know. I'm confused. There was a shoe that recently was supposed to come out this month that got pushed back, and I think it might have been the threes, or maybe it was a different shoe. I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh yeah. It was these threes. The Lucky Green threes were supposed to come out in April, but they got pushed back to May. So I don't know if any of these these other retros in May is going to get pushed back. I don't know if any one of these two will be pushed back. Probably Travis Scott won't. But 3 days later, we got the threes. Are they going to drop or not? Are they going to drop or keep the same? We don't know. More than likely, they might stay the same. I feel like if any one of them does change their release date, though, it will be the Wizards threes. But people have been waiting for these Wizards threes to come out for a long time. They definitely have been rumored to drop a few times over the years, but are finally coming out now on the 29th in all sizes. White, true blue, metallic copper, and cement gray. My first reports, the first thing I heard about these, like I said earlier, is that they were supposed to have Nike Air on the back. But as we know now, they will have Nike Air on the back. They will have the Jordan logo with the Air symbol, or Jordan with Air underneath. Somebody's hitting up the Discord. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. Big Trey Jr., what's good? Welcome to the Discord. I don't know if you joined from this live stream or from one of the videos. I have been promoting a little bit more in my videos, as well as my website, bosscoscookies.com. Big shout out to my first sale today. I appreciate that for the support. That is one real good way to support what I got going on. Check out my website, buying something from there too. I discounted a lot of things there. So check it out. You might find something there you want for yourself or somebody else you know. I don't know. Jordan 3 is definitely one of those classic silhouettes that a lot of people like, you know, as we're coming off the buzz of the hype of the reimagined 3s, which we don't know how many more restocks of those we'll have, or shock drops. But these right here are not bad at all, man. I'm not mad at the color combination, the colorway. They definitely give me the Wizards vibes when he was hooping for the Wizards, which was a good time for hooping. Jordan's Wizards days was some good time in hoop days, even though, you know, he was in his position, he didn't win rings and stuff. It was still fun to watch him hoop. And when they played, it was still a show. I was at the game, Jordan's last game for Lakers and Wizards. Great game. First time seeing MJ, first and only time seeing MJ in person as far as the game. Yeah, that's true. I didn't go to none of the games when he was playing. Unless I went to one like as a kid at the Forum. I feel like maybe I have. I feel like maybe I did. Bulls Lakers at the Forum. I think I remember watching the Bulls play in the red pinstripe, the black pinstripe jersey with the gold. I think I did. Like, how do you remember that for sure? Because I remember going to a couple games at the Forum for the Lakers. I felt like I went for a McDyess game because he was playing for the Denver Nuggets. Antonio McDyess, when he was a rookie, he was like at that time. Me and my friends, my basketball group of friends were having people, you know, picking people who we liked out the group, and I think McDyess was one of the players I was into as far as how his game was out of Alabama. I forgot where he went to school, but he was a dope player his first few years in the league, actually for a while. Even when Antonio McDyess played for the Suns, he was still balling. Joe Smith was really popular then too. Jerry Stackhouse. Crazy time for Luca, bro. This definitely could be the sneaker of the month. For some reason, me personally, I'm still leaning towards the Lucky Greens. I just like the green, but these blues are dope. Give me true blue vibes. You know, at least they're not going back to back like they did last month. Like I said, with the Jordan 5 UNCs and then the reimagines right after that, that's too crazy. Now with them having the Travis Scotts and this shoe, yeah, it is crazy again. But then again, the resales or the retails are a little different. I think the reimagines were 210 and the Jordan 5 UNCs for 225. So that's crazy in a week. At least these shoes are 210 and 150. And a lot more people have a chance for the Wizards Jordan 3 as opposed to the Travis Scott 1. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a busy weekend for sure. 22nd, 26th, and 29th. That's all this. Is that all the same week? Oh, okay, yeah. So 22nd, 26th, and 29th. So that's okay. I mean, that's all within 5 days, 4 or 5 days of each other. And then two. That's crazy. I mean, the one thing about with them releasing so many shoes back to back and so close together, it spreads people out to go after what they want. You have the few greedy ones who are trying to grab everything. But at least with them putting them close, it kind of gives people a chance to be selective on what they want. So then if you're selecting towards a shoe, you have a better chance of getting it. Because, like, as opposed to every shoe coming out, 2 weeks apart to give everybody time to all load up for each release. You know what I mean? So it's definitely pros and cons to that. Let me see. But yeah, this month of April is looking pretty cool. I think it's a little as far as retros, well, they took off the previous month of March. I wanted to go back, but I'm cool with it. 1, 2, being a hard judge, 3 solid shoes. Because I like the 13s, but the overall consensus, 3 solid shoes is Travis Scott's, the 3s, and then the 1s. It's a toss-up with these washed pinks. I seen them, like I said, in person, a little underwhelming, but that's just my personal opinion. Maybe you might like them more. It'll be interesting to see. Big shout out to everybody here still chilling out. Let's go over to the newer stuff that they were talking about today. This is Sneaker Bar Detroit that I'm on right now. We find out that the Jordan 4 Reimagines is dropping in March of 2024. It's going to have premium leather. I don't think these are actual images of what they're showing right here, right? It's a mock-up. So what that tells me is it's going to give off the vibe of like the Oreo 4s, which are a dope-ass Jordan 4. I'm looking forward to this more than it being all suede. If it's going to have that all premium leather, Reimagine Air Jordan 4 Reimagine, or the Bread Reimagine, features premium leather. So it's going to be a premium leather build, just like I'm assuming like the Oreo 4s were, which is a sought after shoe. The quality on those are dope, and after they age was crazy. It's so weird the trajectory of the shoes and just how the hype and everything moves. I remember being around plenty of Oreo 4s. At the time, wasn't really a lot of people going crazy for them. It was a little buzz, but not super crazy. But then, of course, the resale for them is pretty nuts right now. Just, of course, like the Black Cat Force, which was all nubuck, right? Nubuck or suede. But yeah, we did find that out. We got details on the fact that that's the case. The Reimagined 4s that drop in 2024 of March will have all premium leather. I don't know, man. I like hearing about stuff like this so far down the road, but then again, I don't. But right now, we are in the age of like the need to know the latest and greatest, and I have this more information that you don't, and further out more information before the next person. Like when you put things out so far down the road so early, you know, yeah, people ain't gonna be sitting just twiddling their thumbs waiting for the shoe, but when you keep talking about it, anticipating building it up, it kind of makes the time just fly by. Like, damn, next thing you know, people are gonna be like, damn, the fours are here already. I remember last time when they were first talking about them, now they're here already. Yeah, you pushed the time up because you've been worried and thinking about them for so long. That's the one thing I hate, how we're starting to get information about 2024 all the way now. But like for me in particular, somebody who does sneaker news videos, you gotta talk about them. I only talked about a couple of things in some of my videos with these 2024 information. But of course, I have more of that to come. If you don't know, check out my other channel, Bossco 2.0. That's where you pretty much get the latest in sneaker news and information. I can kind of say that because that's what I do. From all shoes, a lot heavily retros and Nikes, but I cover Adidas and other things like that as well. It's got to be for what the people want, you know. If I see more people engaging and want to know about other releases too, I will also include that. But I do let sneaker information know about all shoes. But if you need things specific for like next upcoming New Balances and stuff like that, that type of feedback will need to be shown before I did that. You know what I mean? You need more Jordan 4 golf shoes to drop. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. They've been putting out a lot of Jordan golf shoes as of late, but they've all been, for the most part, Jordan 1 low golfs. Of course, you had the 12s that came out with the 88 golf crew or whatever. I don't want to say their name wrong. I did say their name wrong. You've been seeing a little bit more silhouettes getting love. 1s, 12s. You got them 6s that recently dropped, but definitely haven't seen any Jordan 4 golf lows. I've seen 5 golfs, lows, you know, but 4s, you know. I like the fact that they've been putting the spin on the golf shoes, and the golf shoes do look good. They look good. If I was playing golf, I would want to grab some of the retros. Just like if I was playing baseball, I would grab the retro baseball shoes or football cleats because they be looking good. They look pretty much like the basketball version, just with the cleat edition, you know. I like the way the Jordan golf shoes look, like the retro golf shoes. I mean, of course, the other silhouettes of golf shoes Jordan makes are cool too, but the 6s and the 5s, the outsole, it looks crazy. They look fire. If they came out with some of them colorways in regular retro sneakers, they would sell, I think, you know. But yeah, we get to the information on that. Yeah, Miguel, Jordan 4 baseball cleats are definitely dope. It's crazy because for a long time, I would only see Jordan 4 baseball cleats at like Ross or Burlington, you know, on those racks. But as of late, in some of my videos I've been showing you, I don't know if I released this new one, but Dick's Sporting Goods has been a good spot to find the baseball cleats for anybody out there who needs them. They've been having the highs and the lows, mainly only black and white, all black. I've seen gray and white. That's it. I haven't seen the reds and the other colorways, but black and white and all black and grays have been floating around for anybody looking for baseball. And then of course the outlets have been having a lot of golf lows as well. Crazy, man. Crazy. So yeah, we got the Luca 2. Jordan Luca 2 colorway looks dope. Silhouette looks dope. It definitely is an upgrade from the Luca 1. I'm not mad at it. We talked about this earlier. Shout out to Sneaker Bar Detroit. Then we got another colorway of the Action Bronson shoe, the New Balance 990 V6. Both of those are dope new silhouettes. You know, Action Bronson doing his thing with the New Balance collabs. Those are definitely on point. But Tar, what it do, my guy? How you doing this evening? How you been? Hopefully everything is good with you, bro. It's been grinding, you know, putting out the content on YouTube, both channels. Been pumping stuff on the Macaris more, you know what I mean? And on my website, boscosgoodies.com. But we just been grinding, man. Yeah, Action been doing his thing. The colorways for his 990 V6s are cool. You know, it's dope to see this new resurgence of New Balance. They've always been around, always been a staple in the culture. They've always been doing their thing. But I feel like they've gotten a little bit more of a buzz. Like their graph is looking on the uptick as of late. You know, they've been doing more silhouettes. They've been putting even better materials. They've always had good materials, but they've been putting even better materials. The colorways have been on point too. It's crazy because some of their shoes are starting to look more Balenciaga-ish. But I mean, I still rock with them. I'm not mad at them. They still, I still rock with them. But yeah, man. Burgundy 5s. That's a shoe that I had back in the day too, man. Jordan 5 Burgundy 5s. They come out later this year. They come out during the summertime, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look that up for a second while I'm here. Oh, let me go to. I think they come out a little bit later in the year, though, like in a couple months. That was a shoe I definitely had in my arsenal before. Those and the Wolf Gray 5s, but the Burgundy 5s are just different. And I'm hearing they're going to look exactly the same. Yes, I have videos talking about these release dates. But I talk about so many release dates, it's hard to remember the actual date for these shoes. Then, they also switch up the dates for these shoes all the time. You'll get a different date for the states and a different release date for other countries, which is normal. Jordan 5 Burgundies come out in September 2023. I think the release date right now is September 9th. That might change, of course, from now to then, but those are definitely dropping later in September. This colorway is definitely on point. Then we got a Nike is going to just continue to go with this colorway. They've seen it work one time. Then they seen it work one time on the Dunk Low, the Pandas. Then they seen the Jordan 1 High 85, even though those are not Pandas, it's still the same color blocking. Those sold out, went crazy. So they said we're going to do it on everything. We got a Nike Dunk Mid Panda. We got a Nike Dunk High Low. We got a Jordan 1 Low Panda, the Jordan 1 High Panda, Jordan 1 Mid Panda. That black and white colorway. I mean, I guess because you can match it with a lot of things. A lot of people at work could wear black and white shoes, I appreciate that, Batar. I appreciate that. Yeah, those are definitely coming more towards the end of the month. The last Thursday of the month, it'll be more likely a recap of the whole month. The things I came across, the highlights of what I found. In case you weren't able to catch the videos as I drop them, I mainly drop Thursday through like Sunday, sometimes during the week too, but mainly and lately it's been like Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, dropping content, dropping longer videos. So if you happen to be busy, you can't catch when I'm dropping them live. The end of the month will be a recap of everything. That's what that 50-minute video was. That was a recap of March. Came across a lot of things in there, 3s, 5s. Those were the highlights. I'm pretty sure it'll kind of be like that this month with the 1s and the we gotta see the 1s and the 3s. I don't know about the Travises. I don't know if I'll be able to get around cooking like that. But 3s, if I need to get my hands on those, I think I will. I probably have some people who's going to ask for those. Eric, what it do, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man, super happy to find those, bro. Talked about those a little bit earlier. Super happy to find them. You're out here. You travel around too, so definitely circulating back around in men's sizes. Late shipment, I guess. Some stores didn't get their full shipment when it came out originally. So if you didn't go out today, go ahead and hit them up and see. Go ahead and hit them up and see. You might have to walk in the store without calling ahead and ask, because I mean, this is one shoe that still has some type of resale value. So people are grabbing them for reselling purposes too. Luckily for me, one of my friends knew I wanted these for personal and let me know about them, so I was able to go scoop. This is a shoe right here that I don't think will go on sale. I don't think I would find a size 13 at the outlet, but maybe. I mean, maybe. But if I did, it would, I would have to hoard off some other resellers if it was a 13, you know what I mean? University blue, man. Something about university blue, I'm a big fan of the blue colorway as well as the red colorway. But university blue, man, let's talk about that colorway. I fell in love with that colorway ever since, North Carolina days, hooping myself like in basketball North Carolina has always been a staple in college basketball. That University blue is also kind of what UCLA uses too. That light blue, that sky blue. You know, something about that blue, bro. And Jordan and Nike know when you put University blue on a Nike or a Jordan, it just hits different, bro. Like, you know, it would be super dope if this was an Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Then you would know it would have that really good leather. Being that it's a Jordan 1 Low, it might have that like plastic type dunk leather. But all in all, man, this colorway is dope. This colorway is fire. This is dropping. It's probably gonna be in the stores tomorrow or within the next week or so. When the Jordan Lows don't ever have a release date. You know what I'm saying? Not really, unless they're a Jordan 1 OG. Oh, you're a 13 Miguel, so you already understand what it is. They might, Batar. At some point, they might. But yeah, something about this University blue. I like this color combination. They put the white where it's supposed to on the midsole. They didn't come with no sail colorway. I like this shoe right here. Enough to cop it, I don't know. I may be. It is. They put the white where it's supposed to be. No white nowhere else. White could be the midsole. These are perfect, bro. If they came with good leather, it's gonna be nice. If it has the plastic, cheaper dunk leather, it's crazy. Which is something I always thought of too, because dunks, people talk about Jordan 1 mids and Jordan low quality for the most part, as far as the leather or that's used on there. But then they go buy those dunks with the same type of leather. Of course, some dunks have premium leathers, just like some Jordan 1s will have, or Jordan 1 lows will have premium leathers. But a lot of the dunks, like the Panda Dunks, doesn't have premium leather. They have the regular basic plastic type leather, but those go crazy. They restocked them like 10 times since they came out, maybe even more. Restocks that have been announced publicly, restocks that's been done privately. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. But this colorway is dope. I'm going to get off of it because I don't want to stay too long on it. But let me know if you guys are feeling it. I just think University Blue is fire. Man, I mean, the gold 97s is probably what happened. Probably what happened. You would have to probably go to a few different outlets to find it. Oh, the clearance store, yeah, you have to get there early and stay there around. The clearance store situation is a fun opportunity. It's a fun thing. Like watching it, I'm sure being a part of it is cool too. Because one thing I do notice, they are a group that kind of knows each other and looks out for each other. So it's not like you would see at the regular lineup stores where people are just like all bombarding and just trying to cut and stuff. They all rush for the stuff, but they all are, oh, you can take this one this time. I'll get the next one next time. And they, so it is cool to see when you can work together. So one thing about it is like, yeah, it was savagery in the sense of going to grab it. But there is some honor amongst thieves, as they say. Well, when you go to the lineups at the stores, that's different, man. I was there in one of my recent videos. If you guys watched it, I was able to come across a Seafoam and a Panda, right? Yeah, I think so. But the first call, though, was that they had Reimagines. And I was like, okay, cool. Reimagines, this is after, sorry for the quality right now. It's acting up. The Reimagines, but I drove around and it was just a cluster of just people just standing there, and it's messed up how that goes because, you got some people there who get there early and get in line and be first, second, and third, but then you got people who start coming fourth, fifth, and sixth, and then their friends come and everybody just stands and nobody stands in line. They just stand. So it's just a crowd. And then people try to come up and get there right before and just, it's crazy how they do that, man. That's why it's like, the stores, what they do when it gets out of hand, they just stop the release and everybody has to go home. But it's crazy because if you have the inside tip, like here's the thing. If you have the inside tip on when the shoes are going to drop, and you're not able to get there early, then you will want the release to get shut down because you're going to know when they redrop. And there's a car that has a weak car alarm going off in the background. So that's why it pays to be into them groups, because they know that type of information. For example, when I was there for the reimagines, it was word that there was a lot of pair. They had over 60 pair of leftover reimagines and men's sizing all the way up. It was like men's sizing, up. I don't think that included grade schools, like 65 pairs. So there would have been enough for a lot of people to get pairs. But because other people, was trying to rush the line and not get in line and cut and all this stuff, they just stopped the release and released them later at another date. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are in the groups that have the inside knew exactly when that re-release was going to be, so they were able to still take advantage. So if I'm somebody who has inside information and, oh shit, I'm not here, I don't have nobody in front, I'm gonna go ahead and mess up this release for everybody else, because I'm gonna find out when they're gonna re-release them anyway. So like that could be a strategy on it too. So you got a lot of things you have to deal with when it comes to the lines. And goddamn, man, it's this one guy's car, bro. He always just parks it there and moves up and down, and like if a car goes by it too close, it'll just continue to just go off for a little bit. It'll eventually turn itself off, but that's just annoying, bro. That's a clean low. I have a similar pair released a couple years back. Right. Okay. Yeah, these are fire, man. Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's dope. How long ago? Royal Phones. Whew. That's killer right there. Damn, man. Can we get this guy to... I don't know, man. It's like sometimes it goes longer than others, I guess, because it feels like it's going on for eternity already. Like, god damn, bro. Sorry about that if it's too loud. Okay, it's cool. It's off. But like I live on the main street, and it's a pretty big street. So a lot of cars that be coming down the street, we be trying to test their engines. I've talked about this plenty of times. So right when they get by my area where I'm at, that's probably when their engine is the loudest. And that little car, some cars are too powerful, and it just makes that alarm go off, which is annoying as hell. Jordan 1 low, sell, bone. I don't know if I like that too much. Jordan mids, many shoes coming out, many of Jordan still coming out. Shout out to everybody still here chilling out. We've been going for about 2.5 hours just talking about sneakers. We talked about the Lakers and Clipper game. Clippers won. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that. That's gonna be interesting to see how it turns out for them the rest of the year. That's the. I'm hoping they can somehow still get into the 6 and don't have to worry about playing, but it is what it is. Premium, blue tint. I feel like these will look much better in person than they do in these images. Might be a pretty cool colorway, but I don't know. Probably good for spring and summertime. Nothing to too write home about. It's almost that university blue. That's what made me click on it, if you noticed. And we have another Bad Bunny that's dropping, or this is a sample. I mean, these websites, bro, Sneaker Bar Detroit is definitely a good place. House of Heat, as well as Sneaker News are all good places to go ahead and, get information on shoes that are coming out. There is a new style dunk coming out too. This is not it. It's like called the Dunk Low Swift. I don't know. There's one here though. One of Jules SB Dunk. A lot to look forward to. Going all out on the Kobe Pro Show GGs. Yeah, those are. Yeah, I mean, filling in a lot of raffles for those. All the raffles on that you can. You know what I'm saying? You know the deal. You know the routine. Yeah, that's a shoe a lot of people are already anticipating. A couple people have them early, but they say so many things about the GG, about the Kobe GG. They said, Vanessa Bryant wanted to make it so more people could get the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Making more pairs so they're not so limited. But I don't feel. I mean, is that happening? Are they going to do that? Are they going to make like 6 million pair of these shoes so that way everybody has a great chance of getting it? Okay, I see what they're doing with these lows. I remember, I don't know, maybe 2020 or 2021. or maybe even 2019. I'm not sure. One of the recent years, though. I mean, they always release a lot of Jordan lows, but there was one particular time where they were releasing some Jordan lows and they were all like misses. Like, remember the all red with the black? And like they just mixed up a bunch of colorways that just wasn't hitting. I feel like this lineup right here with this green, the university blue, if they come out with a royal blue like this, where it's black, the colorway, and a white midsole like this color blocking, is gonna be on fire for this next couple months when it comes to the lows. I could be, the one thing that kills it though is the leather quality, because the side panel don't be looking good in person because the quality be kind of crazy. The toe box you still can kind of get away with, but it's all about in this midsection right here. So, the color pattern might look dope, but the quality might, if you're Stifler when it comes to quality, you might be whatever, but the color combination or color blocking itself is on point. I like the way that these greens hit, like the University Blues here, are just like a lucky green. It's a lucky green. Lucky green. Yeah, but those GGs are going to be a problem for sure. Good luck on everybody trying to go after those. Hopefully you're able to come up on a pair or two of those. You know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, two you'd be lucky, but at least one pair. At least one pair of the lucky greens. Or the G Kobe's. A lot of LA, a lot of UCLA PEs. I'm not really a fan of this colorway. I did talk about the one lows, how they look good, but I don't like that colorway for some reason. It just don't do it for me. It's just not it. Now these are better than the previous colorway, and this is actually something I've already seen. They're trying to say that these are going to release next month or in May 1st, but if you go to certain stores, they have them in stores already if you're somebody looking for them. It's crazy because these are officially a Kobe shoe, but because they have no Kobe branding, I guess that's why people aren't on them. But I mean, if you're a Kobe fan, you like your shoes. These were kind of one of the weaker ones of the Adidas that he came out with, to be honest with you. I did own a couple of these just because I was into the Kobe shoes and just Kobe or whatever when they came out, as far as him hooping and stuff. So, they are space type shoes, but we're in 2023. I felt like those shoes were ahead of the time. These fit in right now, But the white pair sat around. I feel like this black one is cool. He actually wore this colorway too. He wore the other one too, but I don't know. I don't know how many people will actually be trying to grab these, but this is the better colorway of that. I hope they don't keep coming out with too many of these silhouettes, man, because this wasn't the best model. The Crazy 8 colorway was the one, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, and most people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? The Crazy 8 Kobe was probably the best Kobe Adidas sneaker that release. So I don't know. They said these are supposed to come out May 1st officially, but like at Chic, maybe like a Shoe Palace or some boutiques, you might find them a little early. I already seen them. They look cool. See, yeah, he wore them. He wore them. Will that help people buy them? Probably not, because they don't have no Kobe branding on it. But they are Kobe's. LA, people who want LA and Kobe shoes, they are officially Kobe's. But they're Adidas Kobe's. All in all, they're Kobe's. Not a bad shoe. Definitely a lot going on, a lot to look forward to when it comes to these sneakers, though, for the next few weeks to months. April will be on point across the board, not just with Jordans, across the board. You got the New Balances out there, a couple more, I think, NBO2s that are on the way for you guys looking for that. We got the Ja 1 later on in the year. Once again, big shout out to anybody who is a part of the Discord. Go ahead and join. Link is in the bio, or link is in the description of YouTube of this video here. Join my Discord. It's free. Eric Ward, you wore the patent breads today. Yeah, fire. I brought out my 13s yesterday. The blues just hit different. This was a good fit too. FIBA 4s. I like the FIBA 4s. I do own a pair of those. Yeah, you guys can come through the Discord. Put your kicks of the day in the Discord. Let us know what you're rocking. I do start to include these more in my videos as a shout out. I think I did the last video, and if not the last video, then I did it in the last video. I edited the 2 of the most recent videos I've edited. I've started to include this, and I will be doing that, giving you guys shout outs for your fits, just showing and displaying people who are part of the Discord. A lot of my interaction is there. We've been growing as followers or members recently. So big up to anybody who has been joining the Discord, and shout out to anybody who's checked out my website, Bossco's Goodies, even if you just visited it and didn't buy anything. Shout out to you for checking it out to give me a chance to see if there's anything there you like. I do got a lot of things uploaded there and more stuff to come, so go ahead and check it out. I did lower the price on it on a lot of items too. And shout out to my first order today, first order on the site. Much excited about that. We got the homie Dizzy already with the Harden 7s. He said they do well on the court too. I don't know how many people out there actually hooped in the Harden 7s. His bag is actually looking pretty crazy because he got the Harden 7s. He got these Kyrie 7s, which I forget the name of them, and he got the Weathermans in there. So he could switch between what game he want to play, what shoe he want to rock. So I like that. And the Nike Lifers. The LeBron Nike Lifers with the red 3s. Yeah, man, you got to hoop in your sneakers or wear them. You know what I mean? Fire red 5s. These 3s, I'm saying the right fit. They didn't look bad. The elephant print 3s was definitely on point. Of course, the 11s, the bread 11s. You can never go wrong with that. Argentina Adidas. Yeah, man. So join the Discord. If not anything else, join the Discord to show us what you're rocking on feet. If you don't want to chop it up in the chat or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can join the Discord. Links in the description of I think it should be in the description of this video. If not, it's in the description of every video. It's free to just interact. The only services that I have are if you're trying to do my sneaker membership, like for retail pickups. You can buy a membership through my Discord. Of course, you can donate to the Discord. There's links for that stuff there too. But no, it's free to just interact and be involved, which is what I'm encouraging. Just more people to come and join. I promote my stuff through my Discord a lot more too, a little earlier than on YouTube. And as I get more members in there, of course, there'll be more interaction and more things going on. But people are just in there sharing sneaker information, sharing the kicks of the day, some of the things they might have copped or picked up. Yeah, just something. I have a lot of different channels on here too, talking about different things. So yeah, come on there, check it out, Gabe. More than welcome, and anybody else who wants to go ahead and join the Discord, feel free to do that. So we got Bossco'sGoodies.com. We got the Discord Energy 810. Of course, I'm on YouTube on a couple channels, maybe even 3 channels. And then the website. If I didn't say that already. We just active. Be in tune, be in touch. Have any questions, feel free to message me. Yeah, I think you might have just joined right now. I got somebody just said something. Gabe, welcome to the Discord. I appreciate that, bro. Feel free to look around. Feel free to put your input in there. You know what I mean? Like I said, have any questions, feel free. And I also, for people who also follow me on Instagram, when I do story sales or when I'm out and about and I find shoes, because there is an avenue for you to get sneakers for like retail pickups without being a member. But of course, I have my fee included. But sometime on my story, I'll post sneakers that I come across out there, and I'll post a link for you to cop them, for you to buy them. But in order to use that link, you got to be a part of the Discord. It is through PayPal, so it's all verified, safe, and secure. But I guess those links don't work unless you're logged into my Discord or a Discord. So that's the one thing also, if you want to go ahead and get around things that you might see me come across in the store, at outlets and stuff like that. That's another reason why you want to be part of Discord, because I share all my information to the Discord first before I do it to my Instagram story. But of course, there's 76K on Instagram and only like 198 on Discord. So I definitely do share it on my Instagram because people are there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. You know what I mean? Other than that, we just chilling and vibing, and latest details, sneakers app, shock drops, just whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Cali Perks, what it do? 80% off the shipping. Champs has the Kobe Bryant Hall of Fame for $80 off plus. Wow, that's crazy because those jerseys were expensive, like $300 if I'm not mistaken. If that's the same jersey, the Hall of Fame one, the like purple and gold looked like it was satin material. Them things was taxing, boy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's a hell of a deal right there. There are a lot of steals going on right now, man. Especially in the outlets, especially just in stores. Oh, I mean, maybe I could share this with you guys. I can. I can. Um, One of my friends, what I'll do is I'll screenshot it. I'm gonna screenshot it and then put it to my Twitchers. I mean, my Instagram, my Twitters. So you got maybe the post might not be there, but a lot of stores are going to be. A lot of stores are going to be. So I saved the photo. Can I do it like that? I'm assuming not just this location, but more locations will be following suit and dropping prices on some shoes in stock. So if you guys are looking for some shoes to grab on a discount, actually I'm gonna share it on my Discord first to follow suit with what I just said. Hold on, let me do it later. So we're gonna rotate that, say that. Let me post it to my Discord really quick. I posted it under sneaker news. Um, I think he said they go live tomorrow. Yeah, so maybe what I'm about to share, I shouldn't have shared it. I don't know. You know, it's funny. I was about to stop my stream. And then I thought about something. I thought about what I thought about, and I didn't. I should have stopped my stream when I thought about it. I wouldn't even had this issue. I wouldn't even had this issue had I just done what I originally was gonna do. Shout out to anybody who's still here rocking throughout that little blackout situation. My computer is from 2016. I need to get another one because I can't keep doing this. It happens every now and then, but I mean I have been live for about 3 hours, almost 3 hours. Where we at with the live? Yeah, almost 3 hours, 2:54. So that's why things kind of go crazy. Wait, hold up. Kind of went crazy. What I was trying to say, I mean, I'm gonna do this and get out of here if I can, if I'm allowed to. Crazy, bro. Let's go. So, yeah, so I can. Yeah, Eric, man, this thing's crazy, bro. So yeah, in the next, I guess it goes live tomorrow. I think they did it either today or it'll be done when it's open tomorrow. But oh, I thought I was able to tilt it. Damn. I thought that when I posted, I tilted. Hold up. Let me see if I can do that over. Yeah, I just got a list. I got a list of a bunch of stuff going on sale tomorrow. That's pretty much what it is. But I wanted to show people who's here on the late night. If you guys are gonna be going by or next to any shoe houses anytime soon, they all kind of follow suit with each other. Not they don't follow suit with Flex and everything, but they follow suit with each other. So if one is doing it, more than likely all of them are doing it. And there's a couple things in here. I mean, it all depends on what you're looking for, One of my friends knows and stuff, so he just was nice enough to let me know. It's cool because I was wondering. I've been wanting something like this. But yeah, here are a few different items that are going on sale, which is a pretty good amount of things. A Victor 1 black and white is gonna be $9. $9.97. Wow. Yeah, so we got some things in here. $19.99, some Converse, some Nike Air Zoom Flight 95. That's a Jason Kidd. 109. That's not 159 or 109. Not that bad. Air Max 270 and the Air Max 90, $59. And these are men pairs too, so that's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, Shoe Palace is gonna have a lot of deals tomorrow. If you guys are around any shoe palaces in your area, if you're looking to grab some stuff for gifts or whatever yourself or whatever you want to grab them for, Shoe Palace is definitely going to step their game up with some more sales. Yeah. So I definitely wanted to share that. That's why I came back, because I was about to share that before my thing ended. And then that's when my thing shut off. So had to get that off. Whoever's here to see it, you see it. Hopefully you've seen it now. Hopefully, if you didn't see it now, you see it on the replay. If you're watching later, hit the like button, share the video. More lives to come very soon. I appreciate everybody coming through for however long you did. I'm about to get out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.